Oh, I know. I don't think we need all the, you know what I mean, the motocross at the end, but yeah, that's my ish though. That's my ish. That was my ish. How you feel about that track right there? Your mic is muted.
Oh my bad. I had a cough earlier. Let's try something different this week. Let's what do you think I think of that song?
I think you didn't like it.
Cool. So we don't have to ask me. We're just gonna leave it at that.
Let's start something new this week. Let's try. How about you just tell me what you think?
What you think I think of this song?
uh,
If
I
you
don't.
want, we could get deeper. Why do you
Yeah,
think I don't like this song?
yeah, okay. I
Let's
have
play.
no
Let's play.
idea. Like,
Come on, you have to have a reason why you think I didn't like this song.
I just saw your face and just knew you didn't like it. I didn't know. I didn't have an actual reason. It's just not your cup of tea, I guess. I don't know. Maybe because you into like more like the East Coast Wu Tang shit.
Nah. Had nothing to do with that.
Oh,
Big respect to Larry. I love what he's doing.
facts.
I love his message. Um,
Numbers.
just as I'm getting older, man, there's a
Mm.
lot of people I like them as people, and I don't like their music. Like,
Mm.
and it's fine, and it's easy for me to draw that line. So like with
Yeah,
him, I love this dude. Like if there's a Larry June interview,
for sure.
I'm watching it 3 times, every
Right.
single one. Love this dude. RBX's son, someone from RBX, right? RBX Posse or whatever, right? So like he's royalty.
Right.
So that's why I'm like, it's all respect. But I didn't even think we were gonna get into this, but this is kind of dope. A homie and I have been talking recently how there's this kind of wave of like, I'll call it bland rap, like people who just rap
Mhm.
like mad chill. Boldy James, Larry June. There's a few who are just, hey, we just doing like that kind of style, and it's cool.
No, I see the younger versions like the Wiz Having and the Little Tylers and the
Yeah,
things
that's
like
what I'm saying. There's a wave of that kind of like
that.
coming through on the
Yeah,
underground and mainstream
yeah, for sure.
street, all levels. There's a wave of that, right?
Yeah.
And it's just interesting how, because like that's not really my flow.
Mhm.
Um, Even with Fabulous, at times he made it look sound too easy. Like I don't
Right.
like. Yeah, I just feel horrible. Like I should be doing this. You're making it feel like I should even do it. Like. So with Larry, it's just respect, but he's never really been my cup of tea. But
Mm.
I'll listen to his music. It's not like I'll turn it off
Right.
because, like I said, he's royalty. I
Right.
respect, but um, I don't like this one more because it was an intro and it set up the full album. There's a lot of like car
Yeah.
shit because of the album, right?
Right. For
So
sure.
for me, I didn't like this one only because it was too theatrical for me and
Mm.
a single serving. You know what I mean?
Mm. I feel it. I
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
it. I want to say that I actually don't feel what you're saying when it comes to him. I know what you're saying when it comes to that line because there's a lot of rappers like I know. I'm like, bro, in person, you probably dope as hell. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but
Oh
like
yeah.
in music, don't translate. Like for some reason, I feel like the opposite. Like it does translate. Like because when you do see the interviews and then when you do see like his personal life and shit like that, when you can actually hear the lyrics, like when he said,
Oh yeah.
"Looking at Jack London from my telescope," like you know what I mean? Like you're like,
Mhm.
bro, doing that. Like you know what
In
I
the
mean? That's
Vitamix, he's always showing he's mixing and
yeah,
making his smoothies
yeah,
and he's
exactly.
on the
So it's like
juices. That's why I'm like, like you
it's
West
like
Coast Styles P. It's that
yeah.
rap style. That's just not
Right. Oh, it's the
mine.
style itself. Oh,
The
okay.
rap style,
Oh,
like him being chill is him being. That's what I was saying.
yeah.
Like Fab at times could just make me be like, man, you doing this like half sleep, dog. You
Yeah.
killing
Well, Fab
this.
can do that though. Fab can do
But
that.
that's what I'm saying. Fab could do that. He was on the edge where I was like, it
Yeah.
didn't offend me.
Right.
With like Boldy and Larry, they just seem like they just not even rapping, dog. They just talking to me, and I'm like,
Yeah. That's why I like it.
that's what I'm
Like,
saying, and that's why I know there's I've been having this talk. I got homies who love that, and I'm
yeah,
like,
that's like game
I'm.
spitting.
That's why I'm like, I'm not mad at it. It's just not my
Cup of
thing.
tea. Yeah.
But I'm a
Like back in the
fan of
day.
him. Like,
Okay, I'll give a perfect example. Like the down south version. It'd be like a Manny Fresh and like Big Timers. Like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like
mm,
it was like games, they're just game spitting. They're not
super big timers,
yeah, for
super
sure.
big timers.
So people know that like, you're not going there for the bars. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're going there to hear
I
some
feel he even
lifestyle.
got some bars though.
No, no, I mean, Larry for
But
sure.
oh yeah.
But I'm
But
saying though, like you're not going there specifically. Like I'm gonna hear some bars. Like you're going there because I want to hear about the drip. I want to hear how to level up. I want to hear about life. Like, and I was just like, you know what I mean? Just in my, like I said, in my, you already know what's going on in my personal day to day stuff. Like, I mean, we're gonna talk about that today anyway. But I just noticed though, like his style, it was so crazy to me for like when I first heard him, right? It just kept bothering me for like I want to say like a good 2 years. I'm like, bro, why do you sound like old Wiz Khalifa? Like,
mm,
yeah, bother me because you know I old Wiz Khalifa head, fam. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I like all the old, all the like
black and yellow.
or yeah, or no, way before that, way before that. No, I'm talking about
Mm.
no, none of that black and before black and yellow. I'm talking about flight plans when he used to rap with Currency, like when he had
And
Cushion
Mac
Orange
Miller on
Juice.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm talking yeah, paper planes, all that, like that whiz, like those beats, like those were raw. So
Mm.
that's for like a whole year, right? So I was trying to figure it out because Larry June going crazy. I'm like, man, if Wiz could like, you know what I mean, had a little more different, like more West Coast flow with himself, this could be like a Wiz type future for him.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I was so happy for it, right? And then I just randomly, like a mature person, looked through the credits. Like randomly. I was like, you know what? Let me just figure this is not making sense. He got all Wiz Khalifa's old producers, Sledgerin, you know what I mean, all the ones that Wiz had on those projects. June got them, so that's why I was like, these albums are like even hitting harder for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You
Mm.
know what I mean? So
There's
it's
a
more just
sonic connection to that sound that you
exactly
like. Yeah,
right,
yeah.
exactly. So it's like the progression you wish one rapper would have had, but you hear from another rapper. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it's dope to know that he can curate that. Like he
Mm,
knows he was able to like as an artist be like, Wiz that era, I'm gonna
mm,
work with them and make my own sound of that.
yep.
Like Freddie did with Madlib on that
Mm,
pinata. He kind of was
mm,
like, "Yo, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that on this." So that's
facts.
dope. I love when they lock in like that. I'm telling you, man, I'm a Larry June fan.
Yeah.
I just don't need to hear him
You know
rap.
what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Like I said, he's been out for a minute. Let's be real. He's been
Oh,
out for a minute, like dumb years. Like, but the thing is though, like you know what I'm saying? Because you get caught up in the whole like the music of your area. You know what I mean? So you know he's popular, but it's like it's not the mainstream of our area. Like you know what I mean? Like you know the mainstream we got the SOBs, the RBEs, the you know what I mean the black Twisted Blacks, like the Filthy Riches. Like you know what I mean? Like you're listening to like
mm-hmm.
the Vallejo dude. Like you know what I mean? Like you listen to a lot of RB, a lot of Stockton, EBK. Like you know what I mean? A lot of that. Like and all their stuff. I'm nothing against their music at all. Like it's the
Mm.
wave. It's the younger generation. It's their music. A lot of it is a lot of violence and just destroying your community type music. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's cool, like, you know what I'm saying, to cut on some Larry June, like, you know, hear a grown man talk about some shit, like every now and again, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I cut on my yerba mate, something
Europe
slight.
made and the
Like, you know what I'm
Porsche.
saying? Yeah, you mean something slight.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? The man said, woke up, he said, we say, had a dream about the Benz, woke up and copped. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, I just want to hear something fun. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to hear about, I got a new Benz cut to slide on the ops. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, bro. Like, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear like enjoying your day. Like, because if you didn't notice in that song, he said something that I always advocate, but that's why it hit me hard. He said, all my paperwork is clean. I don't got to worry about the blenders. Like, you know what I mean? In the song, like you could just totally, I know that feeling. Like when you're just in the car, you're like, you know what? I ain't even stressing today. Like my paperwork is good. Like, because all I got to worry about is a speeding ticket. Like, you know what I mean? I've said that
Mm.
a few times on this pod. Like, I love that feeling. Like, you know what I mean? Where you're like that. That's the type of energy you should start your day with or end your day with. Like all
Yeah.
this murder, kill, kill, kill. All like, bro, that shit's getting just
And he
like
was he was slinging
it's scam.
blenders. Like legit. So like the double entendre on that of him
Mm,
not having dope in the car, he's got blenders and he's still making
mm,
his loot. Like that's what I mean.
mm.
Like I fuck with this dude.
Yeah.
These this I just I don't need to hear it in rap form because it's like the interview with music.
Right. Pretty much. Pretty much like watching $1 million worth of game with a beat on
Right?
it.
So I'm like, that's distracting for me. It'd be like, wait, what'd you say?
Cut that beat off. Just spit that acapella.
Yeah, I need an acapella so I can get it. Because otherwise, I'm like,
Yeah,
wait,
you're wasting all this time rhyming it. Just go
you
ahead and
talk
just
to
tell
me.
me.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, don't even similes. No
Yeah,
need.
just go on, just bust it out how you been
Yeah,
doing it. Like, that's it.
just tell me how it is, man. Just talk to me. Can you put the music a little lower? Then it'd be
Yeah,
perfect.
right. Does the D be a scotch, like
Just
a
a little,
scotch?
little.
That's
Then it's hitting from
funny,
me. Just
right?
me though, Larry.
Just me though, like you
Just me
said.
though, Larry.
Yeah, but hey, but once again, shout out Larry June, man.
Oh yeah.
Block Giants episode 4 for 4, man, 44. I am Ink T to the G, also with my man Dose Methanol. Richter, aka the Taller Potter, and we are here back again, man. Always trying to strive for excellence to be better at what we call this pod, man, and in life. So thank you for joining us on this ride and this day. And our intro was a little long on Junathy.
Hey, hey.
But real talk, like real legend though, real royalty though, like makes the
Mm.
and being from San Francisco, you know what I'm saying? Gotta just, you know what I mean? Gotta just always give credit where it's due. Like, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
why when I saw it on the thing, I was like, I never heard the song. He's gonna know I'm not feeling it, but I like this dude. I was waiting. I was like, how are we gonna do this one?
Yeah, that
How are
boy
we
give
gonna
me
do
the
this one?
once I see the dead eyes, I'm like, oh yeah, he ain't on it.
He ain't
I
fucking
get
with
I
it.
get dead eyes, and all of a sudden he start finding shit to fidget with. And nigga like, well, I just noticed the lighting was over
No,
here.
I needed to get my phone charged. I was like, yo, the end of my
Yeah, I
shit
just
is
see exactly start.
yeah,
Like, I know my phone was dying. Like, let's see.
no, I did everything before and I didn't do that. And I was like, oh.
Mm.
But I was listening. I told you I was listening to his bars. I listen.
Yeah,
I
that's my
don't turn it
man.
off. I just don't run to play him. That's all. But respect.
Definitely
Legend.
respect. Definitely. So let's get this sad ish out the way on 44, man. Hate to bring this up, man, because man, you're not even a hip hop head if you don't know who this man is, like at all. Like the tragic passing of Fat Man Scoop. I'm not sure how he passed or the reasons, the causes, I should say. I do know that it was during a show, a live performance, and he was hyping the crowd up, and he collapsed on stage, and they tried to resuscitate him. It didn't work. He passed away that same evening. It's just it's a tragedy. It's sad, like because Fat Man Scoop was loved, like good person on the camera, off camera, on stage, off stage, like
No
just worked.
beefs. No
Yeah,
beefs.
none, squeaky clean, like just a good individual, good human being. Like I said, you're not even a hip hop head if you don't know who Fat Man Scoop is. Like for real, like come on, no Fat Man Scoop. Like come on, you're not even. Come on. It was funny too because I saw TMZ trying to what's it called? Cover his death, and that you can tell when you're not really like from the culture. You can
Mm.
tell when people pass, like you can tell like when people aren't from the culture how they say things, like you know what I mean. They're like, he had a song with Mariah Carey, Usher. I'm like, bro, like, come on, man. A real hip hop head gonna be like, quick, like real, like you know what I mean. You'd have been like, you'd have heard, you'd have had some TLC or some people in the background that, like you know, doing the weird,
Yeah.
like you would have had some, like you know what I mean. That's how you can tell when people aren't real hip hop heads, though. Like, because that's the first thing I started thinking. I started thinking the Running Man when I heard that. Like, I was like, you know what I mean. I was like, Fat Man
Mm.
Scoop, man. Like, come on, man. But I also thought about it too in another sense, though. Like, we always talk about like how people pass. Like some people want to pass while they sleep. I'm a firm advocate in me trying to pass that way. I don't know about anybody else,
If
but
I had my wish.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. But like no, but also I never thought about but passing doing something you love, like that your heart is into. Like that's one thing. Like that's one way to go. Like and that's also a peaceful way. Like come on now, his last words were, "Crowd get hype." Like come on, man. Like that's lit to me. I ain't gonna lie, that's lit.
Yeah.
Like that's. I mean, it sucks that you have to go at 53 too. That's such a young age, man. That's
This is the part. That's the
yeah,
part, man. 53, yo.
that's crazy. I don't even. I don't like I said. I still want to know the causes. Like I mean, I don't know if it's a heart attack or what, but either way, I want to know because I'm getting close to that. Like that's not that far. I'm closer than further. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, man.
So
Condolences to his
yeah,
family.
definitely prayers and healing energy to the family. Like I said, good person on and off camera, on and off stages. He took people from the slums to around the world. Like, you know what I mean? Just good person, man. Like I said, as soon as he passed, you can tell when like it's kind of like some fake-ish, like when people are just like, yo, like we're just gonna say it, like condolences, but like people are really, really
Oh,
distraught
yeah.
about this. Like, yeah, like he's a real icon in the community, like for real. So like
100%.
for me, it hit hard. Like I ain't gonna lie, I stopped what I was doing. Like it took a second. Like I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. I was in the middle of editing. I was like, word. I got across my little feed. I was like, word.
Mm.
Damn. Had to go give me some Tylenol behind that. Like, take a walk real quick. Like, yo. Cause but yeah, I just want to say that. But also want to say though, we're starting to get to the age where we're starting to see a lot of our legends starting to pass. Like it started with the Michaels, and then it's just like we're starting to get there. Like that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's one
it's
thing.
bad, man.
Yeah, that's one thing about life. It's gonna keep moving. That's one thing. But yeah, man. Sadish out the way, man. Episode 44. Let's go ahead
Yeah,
and get to this, man. My man said he's got a fourth wall breakdown. Ooh. Okay. How was the extended time?
yeah.
Ooh.
So like we said last time, we kind
Mm-hmm.
of recorded a little out of schedule. Gave it to y'all still on schedule, but
Mm-hmm.
recorded out of schedule. And so, we had some time. I went to some Brazilian barbecue spot. I think I was
Gotta
talking
hit that.
about that.
You was.
I think
Remember
you
that?
was talking about you had some plans, some things going on,
A lot of things going on. The
a
big
lot of things.
move-ins, a lot of things. Yeah. So why don't we
So,
kick it off with some of that? How'd you experience your extended time off?
oh man, so I went and ate mad barbecue, mad
Mad
barbecue,
bar? He said mad.
mad
Like
barbecue.
like you didn't eat for 2 days first type mad barbecue?
Like it was thoroughly angry type mad barbecue. Like I went to
Okay.
this new spot
New
closer
spot
to
though.
the house.
Okay.
I ain't gonna give them no pub,
Yeah.
but it was good. It's good.
Mm. On a scale of 1 to 10.
Scale of 1 to 10. Now, am I scaling it in just food in general, or am I
No,
scaling this against
Brazilian.
other
No,
Brazilian?
Brazilians. Gotta be other Brazilians, bro. Like, come on.
Okay,
You know the
okay.
rules.
Hey, make
You
sure.
can't score that against McDonald's, bro. You can't be like In and Out versus this. Like, come
Oh,
on.
it wasn't gonna be against them, but just
Yeah.
yeah.
No, all the Brazilian
Um,
spots. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna give it like an 8, 8.5.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
No, that's not bad at all. I've
Not
been to
bad
I've
at
been to
all.
some ones, some twos. So
Oh, no, I
yeah,
haven't been to any of
so
those.
so that's dope. 8.5. That's lit.
Yeah, 8.5 is cool.
Oh,
I liked the variety of sides more at Fogo,
okay.
but that's it. Other than that, this spot it was dope. They
Did you
got
find
a
any other different type of meats there, or is it?
they do a twist because of the name.
Okay.
The name I don't want it gives it away, but it has
Right.
a southern twist, Southern American twist to the Brazilian barbecue. So there's ribs,
Mm,
chicken
okay.
wings.
Mm,
You know what I mean? Like
okay.
they
That
do
sounds like a
some.
dope idea.
They kind of flip a little like American barbecue with it.
Okay.
So I was like, oh
I'm
okay.
not mad at that. Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
I'm not really into ribs, but like, homeboy came out with the sort of ribs.
The sword,
Sort of ribs. I was like,
the
yo,
Beyblade of ribs.
right. But yeah, man, it was amazing. I smashed through
Mm.
mad turkey or chicken breast with the bacon.
Oh, wrapped?
Yeah.
That's your shit.
Oh, I
Mm.
kept, yo, I'm. That was my man's by the end of the day, dog. He'd just be over there with the sword, and he'd be looking over. I'd be
You be locked in.
like, you coming in here next, right? Yeah, that's right. Bring me another one.
That is funny. We should. Hey, we should break down some Brazilian barbecue etiquette, like
Oh
because
yeah, yeah.
yeah, because I be forgetting, like a lot of people don't go there, but I be
It's a
forgetting also though,
country.
like
It's got a little
no,
language.
yeah, it's got
Yeah,
a lot of etiquette, a lot of gestures, like you know what I mean. Because like you said, when you have the little eye contact with bro, like you know what I mean. He know,
once
like
he's like, this
I've been
is
over here 3 times, so
at least
when I
three
come out,
already.
like,
So
let me go ahead and just boop one time. You go over like, yeah, I see you, like you know what I mean. Don't even worry about this red, this
I ain't
little
even got to put up the
button thing.
green
Yeah,
thing
yeah, don't even worry about that.
like a
You know
weirdo.
me. Yeah, you know me.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm locked in. Or what about that one dude that he always comes out, but you never like what he got? I hate when that happens. Like,
And
because he always try
try
to give it a look. You know what it is,
I try my best to keep coming over with the lamb. The lady don't
right?
eat.
Right? You'd be
She
like,
don't
oh
eat
my
it.
bad, bro.
He'd be
Sorry,
like,
bro.
lamb. And I'm like, no thanks. No.
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I
And he come
appreciate you.
over, lamb shanks, and I'm like,
Yeah. What the motherfucker say? He said chicken heart or some shit. I was like, nah, bro. I'm good. Like,
right?
bro.
Like, but you're trying to be respectful. But you
Yeah,
kind
always. Like, nah,
of,
I see you, fam. I see
I
you. Like,
see.
but you be
But don't come back.
like, yeah, right.
But don't
No,
come back.
no, it got to the point one time when I was over there, bro came out the kitchen. I told bro like at least a solid 7 times in a row, no. Like, you know what I mean? Bro came out like this with a little thing, came over with a look. He looked up. I looked I looked at him, I was like, nah, he said, nigga, got all
He knew.
But
He's like,
if
I'm
you
out.
ever, hey, look, hey, if you've been to Brazilian barbecue, only you would know why that's funny. Like, if anybody does not, the look like, oh,
Yeah. And these swords ain't like light, and that ain't light situation.
and they hot too. They
Oh
both
yeah,
hot
hot as
too.
hell. Yeah.
Like that nigga slicing through that meat. That nigga like, just hot.
And that bottom heavy thing. Oh yeah,
For
yeah.
sure. Hey,
It
I
was good,
love it.
man.
Hey, we hey,
Smashed
we
it
gonna
out.
we gonna we gonna come to one go to one soon. But go ahead though. Let me know
Yeah.
about your experience.
Had a little meat nap after. It was good. It was
Oh,
good,
meat
man.
nap. Ooh,
Oh yeah.
little
Had a
itis nap.
quick little itis.
No,
Chicken
I
wrap.
never asked. I don't. Nah, I forgot. I never asked you. Do you drink?
I don't drink anymore.
Okay. Because I actually like the
Medication.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Medication.
nothing wrong with that. Some Tylenol is better every now and again. But I was gonna say like I actually like trying. I was gonna ask you to try their drinks at their location because I like
Oh, the
trying some of the.
caipirinhas.
I don't sometimes.
The
Uh,
caipirinhas from the Brazilian spots. The caipirinhas.
yeah, they
Ooh.
have the they have the mixed cocktails though. That ooh, baby, yes sir.
The places, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I
When
was
I
like one of those like
when I
they
used to
hit my
get
like
down,
mhm, yeah. Because I'm saying I didn't understand. I finally understand how like certain like tastes actually ignite like the other tastes in the food. Like you know what I mean? Like Duke came with like bro get this blood orange like such a drink blah blah blah, and I was like well I was gonna go crazy with the sirloin. I'm like all right. It's like a Hennessy blood orange like crazy concoction. It was fire too. Like I was like, so I'm like it's like having a blunt with a frappuccino. It's like it just hit like you know what I'm saying. It just I was like ooh that man on to something. Like
mm-hmm.
I'm like he eat here for sure.
Right? He dabbled with the
Yeah,
place.
he fuck around, but he fuck around. Oh, hidden. Oh, wait, hold on. Can we take a side note? Yeah, I want to take a side note just to say, fuck all these restaurants that don't apply the secret menu to every location. That doesn't make any sense to me. That annoys the shit out of me. I just had to think about that right now because I was, yeah, just gotta say that.
Hey,
That doesn't make any sense, right? Why
not
would
at
it be
all.
secret menu per establishment?
It's
Why
mad
was that
secrets.
making? What do you say?
That's mad secrets. I gotta know.
I, They say they'll do it at one location, but they won't do it at another location. It depends on who owns the location. Why? That's not a secret menu then. That's just y'all just making it difficult for no reason. Like that bothers me. That just bothered me. I ain't gonna lie. Look, that's why I see. I don't understand because fast food, y'all going out of business anyway. Type shit anyway. Like they
Ooh.
got restaurants, Brazilian steakhouses. Like you have to keep raising your prices because you guys are going out of business. Nobody's eating there like that. Like, bro, you remember McDonald's used to be packed all the time. Like
Yeah.
bro, drive-throughs and store inside locations be ghost towns. Like, you know what I mean? Nobody's eating there. Like, people be like, well, maybe it's the mobile orders. No, people, when you have a mobile order, nobody's going to purposely choose to order McDonald's. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially with those prices. So I'm like, we know you're going out of business. So my thing is, if you got something secret, we ain't talking about McDonald's at all. I'm just talking about
Mm.
specifically fast food in general. But I'm saying if you had a gimmick, like, you know what I mean? Something that's drawing the customer fan base back, right? Wouldn't you want to exploit that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, me personally, I don't know. I'll be looking at business too much lately. Like, I just be like, yo, I see why y'all going out of business. Don't worry about it. That's why Taco Bell won in Demolition Man. That's right.
I mean, it's business. Sometimes it's ours. Sometimes it's somebody else's. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But yeah, man, that's my barbecue wrap up. What's up with you? You all settled in? Looks like the
Nope.
spot's looking a little more crispy.
Nope.
No? All
I
right.
mean, the spot is crispy. Thank God. Thank God. We flew in some help.
Hey. Got some
Not
international help.
yeah, for surely. No, it was dope. We moved in on Saturday and
Oh
then had to
shoot.
go pick up her mother-in-law on Sunday at the
Your
airport.
mother-in-law.
My mother-in-law. That's right. My mother-in-law. That's right.
Not
Her regular mother. My mother.
yeah.
Her regular. My mother-in-law.
I was like, that's hardcore when you're talking about your mom as her mother-in-law.
Yeah.
You don't even
Oh.
call her your mom. That sounds like, yo, to clean that up. That's not real bad.
For her mother-in-law. Shout out to her. Oh, we're almost at that point too. That's crazy. We'll talk about that another day. So like, no, I thought it was dope though because like she came, doesn't speak a lick of the language.
Mm.
Not even nothing. So we got the phone. We're just trying
Mm.
to figure it out. But um, it's good seeing your
None,
nah,
none.
nah,
She don't watch American movies.
nah.
Wow. Like she don't know who like Chandler Bing is, and she didn't watch Friends or nothing. Like most people usually watch that to learn English,
Yeah,
kind
they
of thing.
watched it, but they watched it in their language, so they know all the shows and shit. Yeah, she
Oh,
know all the shows.
so
Like
she
she
knows
was watching
Chandler Bing.
yeah, yeah, she was watching Lock and Key last night. In Italian. In Italian.
Got you.
She up on everything. She just don't know.
Yeah, she up.
Yeah, launch she up, true.
Yeah,
But
that's
no, it
cool.
was cool though. Like I was still behind on work. That's why we had to draw the episode, or do the
Early.
episode on that day. Yeah. So I want to say it was a blessing that my wife was able to just told me to go build your studio, do the work. We got this other shit.
Ooh.
That was a blessing.
Hey,
Uh,
salute
so
to the boss.
yeah, yeah, for real. So 3 days later, I just hear my wife out there just. I'm just like,
Woo.
I'm like, yo, can we be nice to her like a little bit? Like,
We want her to come back, right?
yeah, yeah, I'm like, she flew for a lot of miles. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I know she just frustrates me.
Like I can tell.
I'm
Go
like, I know, right?
outside.
That's literally what I say to him. Like, I can tell. I don't even speak the language. I don't even speak the language. I just hear what I hear. Like, I'm just like,
Right.
yo,
I speak
and I'm
body
not.
language.
Oh yeah, and I'm not opening that door. I'm not opening that
I
door.
speak body language.
No, I'm not. I'm not opening that door either. I'm
Oh
not.
yeah. No.
Yeah, no. Well, at the end of the evening, then I'll ask like, hey,
Yeah.
how was your day?
We'll open that chest.
Yeah, for sure. But like I said, they came together, knocked it out. It's a blessing. Like I said, I had a lot of work to do.
Mm.
And I got on top of that work, and I'll tell you about off camera, off mic, the the good results from that work. Um, but yeah, it was a blessing. Got that done. They're still here. We got some work to do after this as well. She's got a booking, so she's still booked and
Mm.
busy. The house is nice. She's not 100% happy with certain things around here, but it's like new house stuff. Like how the Wi-Fi is taking a little long to work as proper,
Something
like little
different.
like
Yeah.
stuff around the house, like they didn't seal a little thing over here, so what I mean, it's just little odds and ends, little nicks and knacks, like. But at the end of the day, it's a blessing. It's a better situation.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the price is still effed up, like what I mean, but it's better than being in that other situation. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna have to pay more, at least be in a better situation, like.
Right.
So I actually think I was maybe might even shoot an episode from one of the other locations that we have on site here.
Oh
Like,
nice. Oh yeah.
yeah, because it's got a few like little, private spots that'll be cool. Like, just want to
Oh
just
yeah.
test some things out, because he's been helping me out, hooking me up with some new equipment ideas and things like that. So now with that, now I got some ideas. It's kind of cool. Like, I love this content space we're in now, man. Like, you don't get to have you don't have to lock into one set ideal, one set idea. Like, that's the best thing about this content space. You can pivot to anything that you feel comfortable at any given time. Like, that's lit.
Yes, sir. You can stick to
Um,
something or just keep rocking and changing it up.
yeah, we'll just tweak it a little more. Just just add a little something. It's dope. Like you said, once you put me on that whole template situation, man, it was like,
Mm.
yo, we started rocking and rolling,
Right. That's what's up.
rocking and rolling. But yeah, like I said, I had a swift move in. Like I said, I pretty much was very hands off. I delegated a lot more. We had the movers. Oh, the movers. So I did the movers.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. The movers tried to fight me in my own house. That was nice.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah. So my wife scheduled the movers with the person who doesn't speak 100% English, but it's doable. Remember, I told you they got it together.
Got
Um, right. But the movers that she actually sent didn't speak a single piece of English. So yeah, so that was a thing by itself. So anyway, the lady told us it was supposed to be 200 an hour, plus you got to tip them at least $10. I'm like, oh, tip me at least $10. Yeah, sure, that's no big deal. Like, like $100 for the truck, like some regular shit, right? So at the end of the day, come time to settle up, I pay them the hourly that they wanted. I pay them the truck fee. It said pay them at least a little $10 tip. I was like, man, I give them 50. I was like, bro, like, you know what I mean? Appreciate, here's 50, here's 50 for bro, 50 for you too. Like, you know what I mean? Appreciate y'all. Like, especially because they had to do some extra walking. So I was like, you know what I mean? I see y'all. Like, you know what I mean? So then I hand it to him. I turn around, about to go start back to work. They stand in the kitchen looking at me. I turn around. I'm like, bye. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bye. Like, have a good day. Like, I say good day. Like, I'm out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're just like, they rubbing it, they rubbing the money like, nah. And then just start showing me the invoice. And I'm like, the invoice don't say nothing on it except what I paid you. Like, it says the hourly, right? So what are you talking about? And I paid you. Like, what's up? Nah. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, fam. Like, I don't understand what you're saying. I gave you your money with a tip.
So
Like,
they had a piece of paper. Let's say it says $1,000 on it.
mhm.
You paid them $1,000
Right,
plus whatever tips,
right,
and they're like, "Nah,
right,
okay."
right. So I'm
After
starting to
they've
get
moved all this shit, though.
right. It's already, yeah,
Okay,
it's
okay,
already,
okay.
yeah, for sure. So I'm like, okay. So my wife is over there trying to explain to them. I'm like, yo, let's not explain. How about we just call the person that we made the deal with to communicate through, you know what I mean? Both of us, like a mediate, like, you know what I mean? So let's do it that way. So she calls the person. The person says, so it turns out, short story short, who cares? It turns out, short story shorter, the lady who doesn't speak English that well didn't communicate it that well, but she was saying that the the movers get paid $10 an hour, not just pay them a minimum of $10.
A $10 an hour tip minimum.
Yeah, no, they just get $10 an hour.
Okay,
Like, but she didn't say that. She said tip them $10.
okay. So
Like,
then you just gave them however much for the
I
extra
just
now.
thought, no, I told them get the fuck out. Like, you're not gonna fucking sit there and tell me what the fuck? Hell no. You're not gonna press me in my living room, nigga, in front of my wife, talking about you owe me some money after I was being player and he was 2 hours late and you didn't speak no English and I helped you move out most of the shit. Get the fuck out. No, I'm fucking talking about. And I was mad too that they was mad about. Then I actually did the math. Like, then I was like, wait. After they left, I calmed down. I did the math. I'm like, wait a minute, because I still paid them more than what I
Yeah,
thought I
that's
was
what
gonna
I was
pay.
like.
Like,
That's what I was
that's
like.
what I
When
was
you,
like.
that's
So
what,
I did the math. I was like, wait, how much did I? How much they were short? I did the math. $30. These motherfuckers were wanting to fight me for $30. I was so
mm,
angry about that $30. Like, yo, bro, you gonna have to eat that. Sorry, sorry. Like, if you would have said 30, I probably would have been more quick to be like, oh, 30? I ain't tripping. But like the fact that you like kind of squared up and then did all this extra shit and did all this, like, you know what I mean? I'm like, bro, like, nah, I just moved in. I'm tired. I'm hot. Get the fuck out. Like, sorry. That's just where I'm at.
I
I,
mean,
I'm trying to grow, but I'm not all the way there yet. I'm
I
trying to
mean,
go all the
it
way there
makes
yet.
sense. It just wasn't communicated from the rip.
Right. And the crazy part is I was talking to my wife about it and we were like, yo, if she just would have said it's 110 an hour or 210 an hour, I mean, 210 an hour instead of just saying, oh, tip him a minimum of $10. Like, just say the whole thing is 210 an hour. That'd have solved everything. Like, no big deal. Like, but the thing is, I think what they're doing is they have an issue with how they're paying them, and they're trying to figure. I don't know, but that's not my issue. The issue is get the fuck out. So
Oh
anyway,
yeah,
that happened. So that happened.
damn.
Yeah, and they was upset about it too. But what are you gonna do?
I mean, I get why they upset, but if there's no communicator,
Right. I would have sent somebody over there to negotiate that money. I know me. You know me. You know how I am about that money on.
yeah,
I can't leave no discrepancies. I can't leave no.
just need to be able to communicate. Can't have
Right. Right.
an understanding without that. So
Yeah.
an understanding that
So
you owe more or not has to have
yeah.
communication. So yeah, that's crazy.
Like, but also it's crazy to me though how like I feel bad for like Americans in a certain way, like or being an American or something, like because I went through the situation right with those people with the movers, and the first thing I thought of when they left, right, I said, "What the fuck is wrong with people around me? What's wrong with my friends? These motherfuckers moved from a whole different country, don't even speak the language, at all. None of them. They just got one person who does it kinda. They got themselves a truck, got organized, got a schedule, got active, and started a business, and they out here getting money. Like, what's wrong with the people I know? Like, what's like what the my man over here? Like, we have stories off mic about my man's. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like, I'll be
mm.
like, yo, hey, I'm not saying start a moving business, but I mean, like, what? If you can come here and do something, like, you can do something. Like,
That's true.
I'll be feeling bad for people. I'll be like, yo, I don't understand why y'all don't do nothing. Like, I mean, I know you got to figure it out, but like, you got to be like, your back got to be against the wall, I guess. Because and the sad part is, people don't see their back is really against the wall. They don't see it is.
Already. Yeah, yeah.
They don't. Yeah, they think what they see in the foreseeable future that's it's comfortable. That little wide space, nah, that shit is dwindling. That shit is dwindling. You know how I look at America's economy right now? I look at it like we are just like trapped in a cave, submerged where the water's coming up, and we're trying to just breathe the last little couple bits of air before the water
Mm.
come up. That's how I feel. So I be looking at my friends weird sometimes when I see them at the club, like shaking a tail feather. I'm like, yo, you're not really in that position to be doing that, dog. You're not really.
I mean, some people got to blow off steam. Some people need a place to relax, but you got to work. Still got to work. Still got to
I was
grind.
told I was told a long time ago. I don't know who told me this, but I'm glad I listened because it stuck with me. There's two types of people in the club. One who is celebrating their accomplishments in life, and others people who are trying to forget they don't have any. Once I realized that, I was like, bro, I'm not either one of those. So that's why I'm gonna keep my ass here. Like, I ain't accomplished nothing yet, and I'm not upset about it. I'm trying to accomplish something. So let me keep my ass here in the office and keep working. Like,
That's what's up.
but yeah, I got this topic up here, right? Um, I know that you would have a lot to speak on about it, and I know I would have a lot to speak on about it. And I'm gonna bring it up, but I think it's gonna be. I'm just gonna bring it up. I want to ask you. I'm just gonna bring it up. What is the proper etiquette? I'm just gonna ask you. What's the proper etiquette on dysfunctional parents, man?
I don't even know. I saw this and I literally I called two friends of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to y'all because I know y'all watch the pod. I called two homies and I was like, I know y'all watch the pod. What do you think my homie's trying to say? Because
Mm.
I did not understand what she was trying to say. Something about okay, so break this down for me.
Okay.
What are we talking about here? Proper etiquette of dysfunctional parents?
Right.
Like
What should your etiquette be towards a dysfunctional parent? I should say
what should my etiquette be when I'm dealing with a dysfunctional parent?
that happens to be yours as well.
Okay, this has to be my parent or this is somebody that has kids.
Your parent
Okay, see, this is none of that was like
conveyed. My
contextualized.
bad.
So I just that's why I was just like,
What's he
who's
talking
this? Who's
about?
dysfunctional parent? Like I'm just going out here just disrespecting people. Like you're a horrible parent, dog. Like
I followed
okay.
the disrespect. I
I
followed
was like, is he asking me how I call people out on being bad parents? Like this is
uh,
crazy.
my
That's why I was
bad.
like,
I'll phrase it
whoo.
better. Yeah, but that was the
Okay.
general.
Um, I don't know if there's a proper
What
etiquette.
did your friends actually? Hold on, before we even get into this, what did your friends come up with?
They pretty much were like, I think he's asking about like how you deal with dysfunctional parents, but I don't know if he's talking about your parents. And I was like, okay, I don't know. I don't know if there's any kind of proper etiquette, but okay. So kind of lines up, right?
Mm,
Um, so again, I don't know if there is a proper etiquette.
right.
So can you try again one more time to rephrase the question?
I'll do you one better. I'll give you an example.
Okay, I'll take it.
um, yeah, a light one though. Light. Um, Me personally, I was working recently. Um, just got off the phone with my mother 3 days previously. Had a great conversation.
Mm.
Um, Me and my wife was there on the phone, speaker phone, everything. Come back, come out soon. We're gonna have my mother-in-law here. Let's go out to eat. Everything's great. Cool, right? Great conversation. Like, remember I told you I was getting that work done. It was moving. I'm getting that work done. I get a phone call. I don't. It's my mother. I send it to voicemail. Then I get another phone call right after that. Send it to voicemail.
Okay, back. Okay.
Yeah. So then I get a long voicemail, and it's cool too because with the new phones, you get to read.
Transcribes.
Yeah, they read you the voicemail like while they're doing it. So I'm like, oh, cool. This will be just a cool little message, like what I mean, whatever. And it is just a whole message proceeding to tell me about how I ain't shit, about how I treat people like shit. Like, I don't, a lot of things, pretty much I ain't shit. The big synopsis. Um, so I picked up my phone, showed my wife. She was confused just like I was. She was like, I said, do we have the same convo? I just want to double check with you. Like, I just want to double check because you was there. I just want to double check. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you never know. People's realities be different realities. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, she's like, oh, I don't, I'm confused too. I said, all right, cool. She said, what you gonna say? I said, nothing. I still have work to do. Like I'm not gonna. I'm emotional. I'm not. I don't have time for that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, which is why I didn't answer the phone in the first place. It's like, like, nothing changes. Like my deadlines are still my deadlines. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but after I finished my work though, then I had a and which is dope too because I didn't answer in the moment. Like so usually answering right off the cuff usually isn't good for everybody. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
all the time, I should say. So I read the message, pondered it, um, responded with a grown answer, and just pretty much just said, I don't know what perspective you're feeling or why you're feeling that, and if I participated in that, I'm sorry, apologize, and I just said I just recommend you value and keep your energy the way you need to maintain it. I know I will. Like and that requires me to value and guard my energy as well by limiting interactions with people who are jeopardizing that energy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't matter who that person is. So it was a good. But I wanted your experience. Like I wanted your opinion. Like what is the proper etiquette? Like because I don't even the way I handled it, I still felt like it was lacking in a way, in a sense. Like, but just like for that example, like I always want to say like you can always have empathy for the people.
Mm-hmm.
You can also see like their side and everything like that. But like I was trying to say earlier, you don't have to adopt their reality.
Oh yeah.
That's the craziest part for me. Like it's like, yo, like you might feel this way. I feel you. I see why you feel that way. I understand why you feel that way. I don't think it's true. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to take that on and make it my reality. And like, you know what I mean? So like especially if I don't agree. Like, you know what I mean? So that's why I just want to ask your opinion. I just want to ask your opinion, like, because you've had situations and I would like to know, like, how does a mature person who is trying to be mature, still trying to, you know what I mean, still trying to live the right path, like, you know what I mean, not go to jail for crashing out, like, you know what I mean, still, you know what I mean, like, just you know what I mean, what's the proper etiquette? Because there's also love there, like, you know what I mean, it's not like there's no love there, like, you know what I mean, so it's like,
There's no proper etiquette because it's still a two-sided thing. Like even if I have the best intentions, even if I have the best clarity of a situation,
mm-hmm,
they might not see it or receive it. So no matter
mm-hmm,
how proper or right I can try to think about saying to come up and discuss this kind of stuff, it can always just fall upon deaf ears, ignorance, arrogance, etc.
mm-hmm,
And when it's your parent who often is always on some energy like I made you, I know more than you ain't shit. Sometimes that message just doesn't get received. So that's one preface I just want to mention because before I dive into what I'm diving into,
mm-hmm.
I knew the message was probably going to be denied and have to be sent multiple times. So when, for instance, I've gone through some issues like with my mom about things,
Mm-hmm.
I'll kind of do the same. I'll mention, hey, this is how I feel. This is what I don't like about it. I would hope you respect that. and at first they're laughing because you're sticking up for yourself, right?
Right? Oh, the laugh. Oh yeah,
Right.
that laugh. Oh, I forgot
Like,
about that one.
at
I
first,
forgot about that
the
one.
first one or two times they're laughing because you're actually
Yeah.
sticking up for yourself and you're mature.
Mm-hmm.
And this is gonna sound weird, but sometimes they still see us as that kid in the house on Christmas Eve, giddy and oblivious. And you could be 30, you could be 40, you could be 50, but they just still see you that way. So
Bars.
you gotta just know, like, you gotta kind of talk to them a bunch of times till they realize, oh, you are grown. Oh, you can drive. Oh, you can
Right.
shave. Oh, like it took them a while to get used to those kind of things. Like, oh, you got a beard now. So so
Mm.
so you just gonna have to do the messaging the same. And I think that's the part that is the most important. It's not even that there's a proper way, but it's that you're gonna have to just beat that drum.
Mm.
So like, yeah, with my mom, um, let me fuck it. I'll just say it. Some of my homies know my mom likes to baby talk. She still talks to me like a baby. It's annoying, and I hate it.
Still does that shit.
See, he knows. Still does
She still
it.
does that.
Still does it, and I hate it.
Bro, that was like,
I Yeah, 20 years ago.
yeah, Phil.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
25.
anyways,
25.
it's an ongoing battle that I have with her
Damn.
constantly. Hey, you're doing it again. Hey, stop. Hey, I'm gonna just hang up. So I went through all phases, just straight dickhead mode. Like, I'm gonna hang up. I'm not gonna call you. I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm not gonna come to Christmas. Like I've gone through all phases, right?
Damn.
But now I've come to the point
Man, so you
where,
gonna cancel Christmas? That nigga's gonna cancel
but I've come
Christmas.
to the point where she
Right.
hears me now.
Mm.
She understands, and she actually catches herself and is like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really wasn't. I'm working on it,
Bars.
and it's dope. It
Yeah.
is dope.
Yeah.
Weird as hell at times,
Shout out Mama
but,
Rick.
but
Yeah.
weird as hell at times, but it's dope. And that's why I say there's no proper way, because I've gone through destructive, constructive, pyromaniac, you
Right.
name it.
Right.
I've destroyed it.
Right.
So the thing I've realized, and it took, I mean, how many years I've been telling her I don't like this? That's what I'm saying,
Good
right?
25 to 30.
20, 30 years, right? So
Yeah.
that's my point, is that you're just going to have to keep pounding the
Mm.
message. And
Okay.
eventually
It
they're
clicks.
going to be tired of hitting the wall. And you'll be like,
Mm.
you know what? I'm going to try something different.
Mm.
Okay, cool. Hey, this is a better result.
Mm.
It's dope.
So what I'm getting from you is, and this might actually work for a lot of other people who might have some, and I don't know if they're dysfunctional. Let's not even say that. Like, let's say more like communicating correctly challenge.
Problematic.
There we
Problematic. We'll
go.
just say
Problematic.
problematic. Yeah, yeah,
Problematic. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
But
I'm gonna
yeah, for
change this
anybody
because
else,
this makes me feel weird, dysfunctional. So,
yeah,
I'm
right, yeah,
dysfunctional.
because I'm like, I don't want to
There we go.
label somebody like that, especially somebody I love. Like, you're not dysfunctional,
Yeah,
just problematic.
you have dysfunctional moments, but you're not like
Yeah.
completely dysfunctional.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah. Thank you. Right. I
There we
mean,
go.
all right,
There we go.
cool. Yeah, definitely. 'Cause I wouldn't say dysfunctional at all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
but it's borderline.
There's moments. There's
Yeah,
dysfunctional days. I ain't
yeah.
gonna lie.
But but yeah, like I just thought it was interesting. I like how you said it though. I don't think that when you said it that way, I feel like it's more of a communicative thing. Like, and I didn't actually even put the parallel together that you're right. Sometimes parents do see their children like little kids. Like my son right now just turned 15 the other day. Like about 3 inches taller than me. Sturdy like this too, like wide, like you know what I mean. Like he should have played football. Like you know what I mean. Like I don't see him that way. Like you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
boy's deeper than mine. He's like, Dad, I'm trying to go over there to the store real quick. I'll be like, bro, take him to a little ass down and go. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, let's go little ass down.
Sit
Why
your
get
ass
upset?
down. I'll make you some mac and cheese.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just
So he like little.
like little. I don't eat
I'm
mac
like,
and cheese
yes,
no
nigga,
more.
and I'll mush you, and I'll mush you. Like, yes, and I'm gonna mush you. Like, yeah.
I'm gonna mush you real good.
Oh God, like don't. Yeah, so I understand now.
You
Because
see what I'm saying? That's why
it
it
makes
has to
sense.
just be multiple times,
Yeah.
man. But yeah. That's
Damn, that was bars. That was bars.
that's my
So that was
bad.
actually cool though. So that gives me so I should let everybody else know though with their parents and everything like that. Just show them a little more grace because you know they've been here a little longer and they still see you as somebody who's not at the level you're at. Mm.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Okay, that was bars.
yeah.
That was
And
bars.
one thing I'll just add on real quick to end this off. My sister and I talk about this. Growing up in a black household too,
Mm-hmm.
the conundrum of our situation is we were told when we were young, I'm only going to tell you once, or I'm only
Yeah,
going, but we can't tell them once. We got to tell them multiple, and so that's the
right.
conundrum where you're like, I already told you, mom. I ain't got to
But
tell you a bunch of times, and then she's
but
just like,
the parent though, that's title. Yeah, that the rule is one way. It's not ever
but as
outside
black
rule.
kids,
Yeah,
you grow up this way, and you
yeah.
think,
Because
well,
I
now
said
it's my
so.
turn.
Nope.
Now it's my turn. I'm gonna tell you once. Nah,
No. Because
so
you
you're
still that baby. You still the baby. So
exactly. So yeah,
can't even
it's a
raise your
conundrum.
voice. Like,
Conundrum.
I
Yeah,
remember
man.
RP a beautiful lady. My grandmother, just she was one of those ones. She do that's the black household. Like just like Mama Rick. Like you just be minding your business. Be like, look, I'm gonna do this. No, you're not, boy. You're like, okay, you got it. Like like you got it. Like
Not today.
hey, I know you are like 98 pounds soaking wet and 5'2", and I'm scared of all those inches of pain and terror. Like
Right.
I'm scared of all
You will
60 inches of
maximize.
that. Yeah. All 62 inches of that I'm scared of.
Right.
Like for real. That's hella funny. Shout out parents, man. We love
Yeah.
y'all, man. Wouldn't be here without y'all.
Literally.
And figuratively. What's the proper etiquette on golden handcuffs?
Oh man.
I'm fucking with it.
Yo.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad you brought this topic up. Go
Yeah,
ahead and
man.
introduce it for me too. I ain't gonna lie. Go ahead and introduce it for the people.
Yeah, yeah. So first let me break down what golden handcuffs are. So golden handcuffs are what they call when you work at a place or you're in a situation and it benefits you more to stay, but it's really bad or toxic. You'd rather leave, but it's really nice to stay.
Mm.
This could be things like police jobs with pensions
Oh, I didn't
and
think
all
about that one.
that.
Government
You know what I'm
jobs, like
saying?
service jobs. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, yeah. So there's certain places where like you
That was
have to
bars.
put
I
up
forgot
with
about that.
the bullshit. Maybe they're harassing more black people, but you need to get that pension. What you got to do? The golden handcuffs, right? So this is what
Mm.
golden handcuffs are. They come in different varieties, shapes, and sizes. I'll just say,
Forms, yeah, definitely.
but today we'll talk more about the tech side, I think. And so we're going to get into NVIDIA, which, if you don't know, NVIDIA is a company who makes almost all or most of the graphic cards for your computers, um, graphic cards for Bitcoin mining, graphic cards for AI processing chips.
There you go. Yep.
Chips. So they make everything that we need right now. They're the
And
ones that
gonna
make.
need in the future.
They've
So
set
they're
themselves
booming.
up.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Set themselves up. Yep. And so their stocks obviously have been booming, but
Numbers.
you you got
Shout
to
out Larry
stay,
June. Shout out Larry June.
but you got to
Numbers.
stay somewhere for a certain amount of time to get those stocks. You can't just work. You can't get hired in October and cash out stocks in November. Don't work like that. You got to wait a while, right? So while you're
I
waiting
think it was
there,
5 to 10.
depends on the place.
Right.
Where I'm at, it's 4 years. I think Nvidia might be 5.
Yeah. Sound like a
So,
jail
so
sentence.
yeah, so
I
you
get out
literally
5.
have to wait 5 years, and then you could let's say you'll have $250,000
Mm.
just because you've stayed there for 5 years, not including your salaries and bonuses. And this is just 250K, boom, right to you if you can hang there for 5 years.
Mm.
But these places also are known to have toxic environments because everyone just has to put up with bullshit.
Mm.
Why make it better? We all have to be here. We all don't want to be here. We all hate it. So places like Nvidia have a bad reputation because you have to stay there, but you're in meetings where they're shouting, there's yelling, there's degrading moments, um, side remarks. You're having all this kind of bad culture, and indirectly it's rewarded because of the golden handcuffs, right?
Mm. Right.
And so I just thought this was interesting because I do think this hopefully FTC looks into this kind of stuff. There needs to be some changes and balances with the stock. I know you should have incentives to stay, but then to kind of like, because this is what they do on your fourth year, they're gonna be like, hey T, we're gonna give you 300 more shares, but you got to stay another 3 years
right? And I'm
from that, from
yeah,
that, from your
yeah,
4 year mark. So that
yeah,
means you got to stay another three
yeah.
instead of nine.
Catching
So
out on the
so
foot. Yeah,
so now they're playing these games where you're stuck. And so this is the golden handcuffs. This is the Nvidia situation. It's been bubbling in the news. I just wanted to bring some light to it. That's kind of just the gist. I think now we'll maybe dive a little more into just our feelings and thoughts and stuff. But that's the table. I wanted to set the table.
okay.
So we good.
Set the
So yeah.
bar. Yeah. You know what's crazy? I changed my mind mid introduction.
Hmm.
Like that was crazy because when I first heard about Nvidia specifically,
Mm.
like I got the money Mitch face from Paid in Full. I was like, I love the game. Like, that's the first thing I thought of. I was like, what? You gonna come at me in 4 years talk about me? I got 300 more shares. I'm like, what? Let it game. Like, I got tears in my eyes, man. I need it. You know what I mean? Whatever Mitch said, I mean, I'm gonna go with the whole little thing, but like, I'm just saying, the tears in his eyes, bro, when they was, man, when I heard, I heard the bullshit. I heard all that. But I heard they pulling up in Porsche trucks. They pulling up in Corvettes. They going to NBA finals and NFL Super Bowls. They regular folk talking about summer homes. Like, like I said, with my perspective, I done did 3 or 4 years in worse places, and didn't get stock options when I got released. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, me personally, if I have the know-how and knowledge, I was yes, I'm with all that. Um, when they said that dude can't quit, he like, bro, I'm trying to quit, but they keep offering me more money. I'm like, bro, I feel it. Like, what the fuck? Like, we had a whole conversation about how my, certain people want to work to a certain age and then retire when they feel it's comfortable. No, like, man, work there 10, 15, get you be about 55, you know what I'm saying? 50. If you start there 25, man, work till you're 40. Boom, retire. Like, you did it. Like, but I don't know what happens if by the time you get that 15, they might be like, yo, check it out. You're at the grand level. Now we got the ultra platinum, platinum, platinum. Like, you damn near could own you be the vice president of the company you stay. You're like, oh shit.
Or the CEO
Yeah.
is caught with some pedos.
Yeah.
Stocks go down.
Mm.
Your 2 million just went down to 2,000,
Mm.
and you've been staying there, putting up with the bullshit, and then
Mm.
it just flip on you.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Damn,
When it comes to a game show type situation or scenario, what kind of guy are
nasty game.
you? Like
Hmm.
when they say like you won $300 right now, you can
Oh, I'm
take
fine
this
print.
and go home, or let it ride. Like what's type of guy are you?
It depends. If it's cash or if it's gifts, it depends.
If it's cash,
If it's cash, I'm taking it and going home.
thank you. That's me. I'm taking it and going home.
If it's a gift, I'll run it.
Yeah, like me,
Like
like
I got an RV, or
yeah,
they already gave me some ATV.
yeah,
Run it,
yeah, for
run
sure.
it, play it
But
again.
no, cause I was thinking about this right here, right? These people, I don't know if they're coming into it with like a game plan, and I think that's
Hmm.
probably why like they're probably like in the predicament that they're in because
What
like
you mean?
well like me like when I hear like this company right is hiring
Hmm.
people like my first thought is cool, I'm gonna get like Heal College, get in, get out, get ahead, like you know what I mean, like all right, cool,
Hmm.
I'm gonna get there 5. I wouldn't care what they talking about in 10 years. My plan is to retire in 10. I wouldn't care. like like that's the plan, like get in there,
Okay.
get a plan and stick with it. Like who
Yeah.
gives a fuck what they talking about the 10? Like get in there and get a plan and leave with all your and leave. Like go
Yeah.
build it. Go build your own business. Go do something else. Go do something. But you have millions now. Like you can leave. Like go in
But it
there with
ain't
a plan.
easy. You can't just go up in there. Everybody's trying to go up in there because of that.
No, I'm saying if you work there already. That's what I'm saying. If they're hiring
Mm.
you, like why don't you just go there with a plan? And also, my other thing I was thinking about is it sounds like their HR department is completely missing. Like, or are they on strike or something? Like,
They're not missing, but if the company culture is just toxic, that's what it is. All right.
okay,
How about this? Because you think it's kind of one way, then. All right. How about this? So you think as long as you can get in there, you golden.
No, I didn't say as long as you can get in there. I said if you were inclined to work there, like if you wanted to, like.
Yeah. But I'm saying you're saying like if you got into work there
Mhm.
because of the options, you know you're going to make a plan because you know this has got
Right.
great return, right?
Right. And I know it's toxic. If I'm going in there knowing it's
Oh
toxic,
yeah,
and or even if I didn't know it was toxic, and I went out and found out on the spot, like, and I know I'm locked in for that 5, I'd be like, bet I'm gonna make sure I can get out of here in that 5 with the most, with the most benefits. Like, so
okay,
I would like, probably live in a 1-bedroom apartment. Like, I would fucking like eat a certain amount of food. So I would save as much money as I could because my plan was 5 years. I'm out of here. Like,
perfect.
certain.
All right,
That's what I meant.
now let's add another layer because I don't know if you're considering this layer.
Okay.
It's toxic, and I need to get ahead.
Mhm.
I'm gonna like make sure you get fired. There's that kind of shit happening.
Mm.
Sabotage and
That
oh no
type of
no no no
that
no
type
T
of
no
toxic.
T can't come up because I need to come up and I'm gonna come up because it's
Mm.
sharks. This you've made a shark pit.
Mm.
This is what I'm saying about the toxic culture. Like
That's what you meant by
you
toxic,
you
though. I don't know.
you could stay for 5 years. I can plan to stay there for 20 years. I would
If you can
love to
make
stay
it.
there for 20 years, but
If you
if you
can
can
make it.
make it, you can deal with getting
Mm.
yelled at, belittled.
Hunger Games type shit.
This is the point. It's
Mm.
this is and so then they throw the extra years. You're like, can I stick this out for another more years? Battling every fucking day,
That
arguing
okay?
with
That's a different level.
motherfuckers. This is what I'm saying.
Along
This is
with
what
work. Along with
yeah,
work.
yeah. Because you're just like, oh, you just gotta get paid. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to show up, get paid, get extra money for staying. What were you talking about? No, 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 no. Because of all the benefits,
Oh,
everyone's trying to go,
okay.
and there's all this bullshit happening.
So they turned your job into an episode of Survivor, like the Highlander type shit. Like there could be only one type shit. That's
So you
crazy.
could go to work, have 5 meetings, and you argued in all of them, and you so pissed off that you can't even sleep that night, mate. Now your sleep's all fucked up. Again, this is what I'm saying. This is all part of the toxic shit. It ain't just like I go to this office and I just type on a computer and I go home like that.
No, I mean I read.
Like,
No, I
oh
read
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
article when they said about the arguments in
The
the
different
meetings and
shit.
shit
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
I was like, yo, like, okay,
yeah, 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 yeah. I've heard of Angry Boss. Like, it's
yeah,
fine.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. I
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, no big deal. Yeah, I was like, so I could deal with what was his name? Uh, my man, he got canceled. Horrible bosses. What was my man's name? Kaiser Sose. Don't even worry about it.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
He was on Horrible Bosses. That's my man too.
I can't
Uh,
remember because I keep thinking of
they
one or
canceled him
two.
too. They canceled his ass. They made a doc about him.
Kevin
And everything.
Spacey.
Yep,
There
that's
it
my
is.
man's. That's my man's. I was like, yeah, like I thought they were talking about like you got to deal with some Kevin Spacey types like shit where he just walks in there and just be fucked up cheap.
Oh, yeah.
I
Oh
was,
no,
I
no.
was,
You're getting that, but you got everybody
yeah,
else
I didn't know
who
that. Yeah, I didn't know it was gonna
I
turn into
mean,
like
you
a
got to
shark.
think
Like,
about
oh,
that's
that's
the
crazy.
environment. It's not just management that's going to be like that. You got coworkers, you got security guards, you
So my
got.
question is, why are the coworkers trying to get you up out of there?
What do you mean?
You said, so why are the coworkers trying to get you up out of there? Like, I don't get that. Like,
I'd rather get you out and I get my man's in, and then I get a referral bonus, and I got somebody here.
bars,
Come on,
levels,
man. Like
levels,
this,
levels.
this, this money getting thrown left
I
and
forgot.
right,
I forgot about
dog.
that. I forgot about that sign-on bonus and the
It's
referral
all
bonus. I forgot about
shit,
those. Them but be
all
hitting
this
too.
shit. And if I need more people on my side of the argument, I'd rather get my
Mm,
peoples, right? You get the fuck out of here.
mm,
You don't agree with me ever in these
that's
meetings. Like,
crazy.
dog, it's nasty work. And they're
Mm.
breeding these environments.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, so people you see driving these cars, they get a little insight into their day to day and their
that's
personalities.
that's why that Tesla dude might just go postal because he got yelled at
Mm,
14 times that day.
mm.
Looking at microchips.
That's crazy. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's not it. I'm not with that.
It's not
But
it
but I
because
ain't
you're
gonna
so
lie
young
though.
too.
But I ain't gonna lie. You actually already changed my mind through the intro when you said because I didn't correlate it with law enforcement or
Police and shit.
government
Yeah, yeah.
exactly. Once you start saying that, I was like, oh yeah, that's pretty much the general culture, the blue wall they talk about things like
The
that.
blue
We're like,
line.
yo,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like we can't say that this is fucked up because then we're gonna get ostracized, kicked out. I'll lose my pension. That's the first
My
thing you hear
pension. I
on.
get kicked out the union.
Yeah,
Now
that's the first thing you hear in any goddamn cop show, anytime they talk about like, look, check it out, man. Look, just come clean with me. No, you guys trying to take my pension. Like that's the first thing. That's the first thing you
Or
hear.
like, hey, you won't go to jail, but you
Yeah.
won't be able to take your pension. Like, what?
Like, yeah.
You dangling that instead of jail? Like,
Yeah.
damn.
You be like, yo, making some executive decisions.
Some good
Like,
money.
but yeah, I thought it was interesting. Like when you, like I said, when you said that in the intro, I was like, oh, I didn't think about that because there's a lot of people that like are in law enforcement in those positions that be like, yo, I'm just counting the numbers down because I didn't realize how effed up it was, and I'm already in here, and I've been here for 10. I got 10 more to go. Like that's crazy. I feel it.
There's people who look for these golden handcuff jobs.
Mm.
Our man's at SFO, our little young man.
He was looking for that.
Yeah, he was looking for that. His dad grew up Muni driver, so he was used to the golden
The
handcuffs.
Yeah, he was using.
He
He likes that
grew up.
stability. Stability, yeah.
He grew up with that, so he thrives
Mm.
in that. He's cool with it being all fucking crazy, but
But
that's
see,
the
that's
trade-off.
what you said though. But see, that you said something very important. You said he thrives in that. That's what you said was important. Some
He
people are
thrives
just
in
born. Yeah, we're
that.
bred to do.
Exactly.
Yeah, like
And
me
if you don't
personally.
know yet, and you
Yeah,
go to Nvidia, you're gonna find out.
real quickly. You're gonna learn today on the job, on the spot, on the job training. You're gonna learn immediately.
For real.
I thought that was interesting. You know what? That's dope that you said that though, because that's a correlation into what a segue into my other topic that I had about the creatives, because
Mm.
in every business it's cutthroat. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what business you're in. I mean, if you're trying to do something that's cutting edge or for yourself in a competitive industry, it's going to be cutthroat. If you're working for somebody like, you know, what I mean, at Walmart or something, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Like this ain't for you. No offense. If you're watching and you work at Walmart, appreciate you. Keep watching. But I'm saying this ain't pertaining to you. We're talking about like creatives, the people in the corporate world, people in Nvidia, those, like, you know what I mean? Like, unfortunately, like, and my topic was saying that like you would think, I would think, and this is what comes into play where I think I'm just naive. Like, because in the creative space, you notice that people don't like to help other people. Like, not like they harbor a lot of knowledge. And then I started realizing, yo, like, it's like when we were b-boying. Like,
Hmm.
nobody's gonna go over it, but it's weird, like, because when we were b-boying, like, we were a crew, so it was like, all right, cool, if I learned how to do this, I'll teach you how to do it so you can incorporate that with your moves, and like, it's like that. But we wouldn't go to Rock Forest and be like, oh, actually we did. I was like, you know what I mean? It was like, yo, hey, monkey, like, bro, teach me that air flare, bro. I'm not hitting it. Like, he's like, oh, bro, you gotta do it like this. All right, cool. Like, you know what I mean? All right, bet.
It was tribal. Like if I
Yeah,
knew you and we were
yeah,
cool,
yeah. Then you could do that.
we could exchange kind of thing,
Right.
right? Like
Right.
yeah.
But if I don't know, like, people don't know you like that. But sorry, this is changing though, because now, like, even if you know people, like, now
Mm.
they're just like they're harboring this knowledge, and I've noticed what it is that I just have general conversation with people now, like trying to just pick their brain, see where people's minds are at, and like there's one person I'm talking to, and he fully believes that like if he teaches somebody his talent, or not his talent, you can't teach talent. Like, you either have it or you don't. Like, you teach
Mm-hmm.
skill, but like, but I'm saying if he teaches somebody like a part of his craft, that
Mm.
he's gonna lose business, or he's gonna lose his brand.
He
Which I
could.
thought, no, he could, depending on the scenario of what he does. It depends. But like, if you're in a if you're in a space, okay, how do I say this, right? There's a lot of things that you could teach somebody that is not even in your, like, that has nothing to do that, like me, we do content creation, right?
Hmm.
um my friend, he does music, like, that
Okay.
has not, they don't correlate, like, you know what I mean? He has his own music studio, right? So he want, like, say there's a program like that is for editing, like, he asked me like, hey, yo, can you help me with some editing program? Like, I said, yo, that him learning that, like, is not gonna mess up my business.
Hmm.
So there's no reason for me to be like, nah, bro, I can't teach you. I'm busy. I don't know. Just figure it out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no reason for me to be like, yo, bro, no,
There's no
don't.
conflict of interest.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
like, I don't understand how other people like, and like I said, he called me. I said, no problem, bro. Schedule, like, another day. I got like 30 minutes. I'll run it down with you. No big deal. Like, so we got that on the schedule. But I'm saying, like, when I heard in reverse from other creators, when everybody always feels like it will affect their bottom line. Like, and I don't understand. Like, I don't understand why people feel that way because they didn't like somebody who watches like one of my videos. They're not gonna not watch your video because they saw my video. Maybe they because they watch people watch videos for the person's perspective, also like what they do. Like, not one person's gonna be like, I already got like say DJ Academics comes out with a story about such and such, and then No Jumper comes out with a story about the same person. Nobody's
Mm-hmm.
gonna watch No Jumper and be like, oh, I don't want to hear what Axe version of that same thing is. Like that's not how content creation works. Nobody's gonna be like, I heard No Jumper's version, and now I don't want to hear what he says. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
so I don't get
Some
why.
people
Like,
would do that.
really?
So you think if someone heard No Jumper interviewed person X,
Right.
they're not gonna? Are you saying they would? They would definitely want to go then see person X on academics? Or you're saying they wouldn't? I don't. I guess I'm
I
just
would say I would say they would.
okay. See, I don't think so sometimes,
Really now.
especially if you don't fuck with some of the people that they're interviewing with. Because if you're doing the circuit, they call it the circuit, right? If you're doing the media tour, because
Right.
you got an
The press
album
run,
or
the
something,
run, yeah, the
you're
run.
going to be doing more than one show. So I
Right.
could just catch you on
The people I like. Right. Yeah.
three of the five instead
Right.
of eight of the eight,
Right.
right?
That makes
Right?
sense.
Because there's so many. We're back in the day, there's maybe 2 spots, 3 spots max, right? But
Right.
now there's a whole tour where they go this name, this name,
Yeah.
this name, and
Now
now
they're
you
doing radio.
sprinkle
Now
some
they're
of
doing
the others.
pods. Like now
Yeah,
they're doing
yeah.
pods. Like,
Then you
yeah.
sprinkle the other people, right?
Yeah.
So I would just say it's a little different in that sense.
Okay. So I guess it's another scenario where you should just guard your energy. I guess and protect. Because that's weird. Like me personally, if anybody calls me, like you know our journey. But we had a but we got that connection though, so you already know, like, you know what I mean. But as somebody who I would if I got a connection with you, like somebody calls me and asks them the same way I call you and ask you stuff all the time, and when you get a
Mm.
moment, you are you right there for me. Like I'm the same way with everybody else. Like, and I noticed that like a lot of people aren't that way with other people, and
Oh
I'm
yeah.
trying to figure out does that hurt the game or does that like because I feel like it does because I just don't understand why people do it. I'll give you a perfect example before I even let you kick off. Perfect example: the hyphy movement in the Bay Area.
Okay.
Perfect example. The Bay
Let's hear
Area
it.
finally had the time to shine. No disrespect to E40 and everybody that was involved in that movement, but let's be real, man. When you guys did the "Tell Me When to Go" remix, you guys didn't have not one Bay Area artist in there besides Too Short. In the music video, you didn't have anybody in the music videos besides the rappers in there and then some dancing people. You didn't come up with a follow up with an album and put nobody else on. Like you didn't say any. You said you were from Oakland. You didn't even bring the light to Vallejo. It was weird. Like you did, and then everybody when they got on Kick the Sneak got a record deal. And he said, "No, I want 3 million." Like they were like, "What? Get the fuck out of here!" Like you didn't come out with nobody tried to uplift and bring nobody else to the forefront. So that's why even to this day, when people say Bay Area, the first person out their mouth is 40 and Kick the Sneak. To this day,
Mhm.
like, and
Mhm.
that's or Too Short. Shout out to Legends for sure. But we know you guys because they put the work in. But that's what I'm talking about though. Like not bringing back. Like there should have been a bro. The next time we got a light to California was Kendrick. Like pretty much. Like that was crazy. Like
This is interesting. This is leading me down a rabbit hole. I don't know if you're ready to go through, but um, I have always had this opinion about the Bay, and the reason the way it is the way it is it's Silicon Valley originally, right?
right.
And Silicon Valley is the land of opportunity. It is the land of great ideas. It is the land. It is the second gold rush, right?
Mm-hmm. I like that bars.
So growing up there, especially at our age,
Mm-hmm.
when before the smartphones, and then
Mm-hmm.
when the smartphones came, remember
Mm-hmm.
how many people? Hey, yo, bro, I got an idea for an app.
Oh,
Hey, yo, bro, I got an idea for an app.
yeah, I forgot
Like
about that.
at that time when we were growing up, people weren't doing that in Pittsburgh. People weren't doing that in Dallas. We weren't. They weren't talking about an app. We
Mm.
were in the bubble, right?
Mm.
So it's what makes me always wonder. Like we grew up without a sense of like together because we were always entrepreneurs. We always had to be
Mm.
an entity ourselves. I have an idea, you have an idea. I can't tell you my idea because I need funding. I
Bars.
need I need to raise money and hire the smartest people.
Mm,
I can't tell you shit. I gotta hide it. I gotta hold it, right?
mm.
And I feel that's just some Bay shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's slowly gone out to
Yeah.
out of the Bay,
Right.
but it's rooted in the Bay because that was us, right? That's how we
Mm,
grew up.
right.
We birthed the internet shit in a way, right?
Right.
So our behavior kind of just scaled out. And
Mm,
that's what we're getting with creatives now, right? Everyone's like, I
mm,
can't help you. You fucking up my numbers. I gotta make my numbers. Like everybody's on that. When now you being growing up there, you've been
mhm.
through this. You've held all the cards. You've given all the cards. You know there's a balance, and you know how to balance.
Right.
Many others don't, and that's
Mm,
because this is all new. They're not used to having something cool and realizing if I share one, I can get two over here. Like you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
they don't know that yet.
Mm,
We grew up in that shit.
yeah. You smoked that. I ain't gonna hold you. You smoked that.
So that for me, that's always been something I've always thought in my head because even when it comes to sports, we're not like other cities.
Right.
Like there's some diehard Niner fans, but they're not like Dallas. They ain't like you know what I mean? Like we care about other shit besides the sports. You know what I mean? Like what brings us happiness in the Bay is money and tech.
Yeah.
And then sports.
Yeah.
Right.
That's facts though.
And,
That's bars.
and so that's for me where like it was always like different, like the love for a sports team. Even coming out here, they're freaking AAA baseball team they love out here. It's like what? Y'all killing the A's, killing the A's fans. But the Bay, it again, I've always remembered like we were so worried about other things in the Bay,
Mm,
money, technology, keeping up, stocks. We're worried about all these things that
facts.
I have to keep and hold as my information, as my secret, right? And that was like a culture, and I think that's where creatively that culture is kind of like spreading out,
Mm,
and within time they're going to mature like we have already because we've been through it. Everyone's going to
mm,
mature and start sharing again, and I think I'm already starting to see that a little. You're starting to see a lot more like JBP people popping up, cross pollinating in different spaces, and you know what I mean, like people that have been in the game are starting to mature and not be like and you're
right.
starting to see it,
Right.
right? But you're slowly starting to see it. We're just in the very beginning of that curve, but
Mm,
for you it's going to be weird because again you grew up that way.
right.
You grew up on some base shit. I got a dope idea, I got dope moves, I could teach Iron Monkey how to do this move, but this other move is my move. Like
Right.
I don't
Facts.
teach that. That's what I'm saying. It was
Yeah.
always still like
A fine line of what we're
I
gonna
still got
share.
some IP. I still got some
Yeah.
intellectual property. Like
Right.
we're
Facts.
entrepreneurs, like Bay Area shit, like Larry June, like
Mm,
that is our shit,
facts.
right? And
Facts.
so it's just a little different because creatives, it's not easy to balance that whole kumbaya creative community let's share with money and business.
Right. I'll give you a perfect example. Right. This is what I thought was so weird, and I'm so glad I'm done with this conversation after this. We go move on
Mhm.
to the next topic. But I was, you know how I started another channel, right? And I was like, I just asked one of my friends. I was like, "Yo, man, I know you're heavy in the content space. Like, not heavy, but I just know you got a cool little following. Hey, man, when I put something on my story, can you repost it on yours? You know what I mean? Just to give me a little traction. I only got like 7 subscribers, man. Like, you know what I mean? Any little bit helps, man. He uh he just never did it. But he's steady reposting everybody else's stuff that's about his content. So
Oh, okay.
of course. So, and then the funny part is, we don't even do the same content. Like I told you, he's like that's why I thought it was so interesting. Like I'm like, it's not like we don't do nothing close the same. Like you know what I mean? So it's like I thought it was so weird. I was like, yo, like you're not sharing the content, and I was like, and then so I asked him like I think it was like a week ago. I was like, yo, bro, so like how come you just never do it? Like especially because we're friends in real life. Like you know what I'm saying? Like especially you know what I'm saying? Like I know you since we've known each other. I've known him actually almost as long I've known you actually. Like
Okay.
crazy.
Yeah.
So so he was just like, yo, man, like, just be honest, like, I don't like see how like that got vibes with my brand because like I feel like people might start migrating and I don't want to like have people migrating. And I'm like, Migrate. All right, fam. Like, you know what I mean? It's cool. Like, and it's got to be that.
I got the perfect analogy for you.
Okay.
Remember back in the day when subscriptions were like new?
Subscriptions to what?
Magazines,
Oh
whatever.
yeah,
The,
yeah, yeah,
the,
yeah,
the
yeah.
gym,
Oh
whatever.
yeah, yeah,
Remember
yeah,
when
yeah.
subscriptions were like a specific new rare thing, right?
Mhm.
Remember they would make it so fucking hard for you to cancel that shit?
I know, right?
It's like so you get to be locked in, right?
Yeah.
Your mind. Your mind. Right?
They had us.
That's the old business mentality.
Mm.
Remember things changed to where, oh no, you can cancel anytime. Join right
Yeah.
back. Cancel anytime, join right back.
Yeah.
Business has evolved.
Right.
Your homie, and this is no disrespect, hasn't evolved. He
Mm.
thinks he needs to hold on to a customer forever, not realizing customers are gonna be like pew 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 pew, right? like
You come shop with me, come back, shop with you, go shop somewhere else, come back, shop. Yeah.
subscribe for you for a month, get
Yeah.
off 6 months here, like this. You gotta let them move, and the more he's gonna try to like
Control
Pokemon
it.
and
Yeah.
collect them
You
all,
said
right?
Pokemon. You said
Like
Pokemon.
he's only doing old business, and he's gonna phase himself out.
Mm.
And so that's where I was like, I got an analogy for you because
Yeah.
I understand what he's saying and I understand what he means, but you're doing old contracts, you're doing old business. This is not how the
Mm.
world moves. The power now is in the consumer. They
Mm.
should be able to go
Facts.
look at you and
Yep.
go watch him and
Mhm.
watch both,
Right. Yep.
or watch one, or
Yep.
watch or not watch him no more. Like,
Yeah.
sorry, then make a better Coca-Cola. Make a Coca-Cola Zero.
Yep.
That's when you have to build on your product. So to try to act like there's no other products out there is
Insane.
just wild business.
Yeah. Insane.
So yeah, that's why I was like, yeah,
That's why
don't
we
worry
trying
about
to.
it.
That's why I not. I thought it was interesting because we already. I'll tell you off mic some stuff, but anyway. But I just think it's interesting though because like me and you, we have a different vision, and now I'm glad you said that. Why we got the vision? Because I was confused. I'm like, how come nobody's seeing how I'm seeing it? Like, like I'm just like nobody. Like it's just me. Like because you already know my perspective. We have been in this content space probably for about me personally, probably professionally for like a year. Like that's nothing. You have been doing this for a minute, but I'm saying for me to have just got here, like, and just already my mind's ping ping, all pistons firing, like, and I'm seeing these people. You've been doing this for 7 to 10, 5 to 8, like, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, you ain't came with this idea yet, like, structured, like, you ain't found your niche, like, yeah, you ain't even
Don't
got
know.
a vision board yet, fam. Like, you ain't
You
like,
don't
what
know
have
what
you
a
been
target
doing?
audience is. Like,
Bro, you ain't even did the research. Like you ain't even like so you just my man told me, man. I just thought it was interesting because like I said, I like you gave me the reason why. Because now I'm not even confused. You know me, I like to figure out the whys and for some reason. I don't know why I gotta stop doing that shit too. But you gave me the perfect reason. But that's really what it is. We came from the b-boy scene in the Bay Area, like where it's like, yo, we're going to harness every aspect of this, like you know what I mean, before we put in like yeah, like it's all about the research. Like it's all you can't do anything without the research.
research, and that
Right.
it's something unique or that it's
Mhm.
something that you stand on and all
Right.
that shit. Like we just grew up on that,
Right.
and then adding on the b-boy era we grew up in, where
Right.
you had moves and you couldn't sample and take those. So
Oh no.
that was a whole nother level of the
God, it
same
was yeah.
entrepreneurship on a whole nother level, where it's
Right.
like passionately involved. So yeah, it's just some base shit in the world.
Hey, you remember back in the day when motherfuckers was telling you couldn't even buy the transition. Nicholas was like, no,
Oh yeah, yeah.
my man had to transition from LA. No, I'm like, bro, transition, bro. Like
Right,
that's the move to the other move. Like that's not even
right.
like
I
that's not
can't even
even
get
a
on my back
move.
to my head like that.
Oh
Like, nah.
God, nah, bro did that. No, that was Vietnam, brother. Like no, what was his name? Not Vietnam. Hold on. Ah, shoot, what was his name? He had the brother. Reveal.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
yeah,
like, yeah,
yeah.
bro. Like that was Reveal's little from back to head. I was like, bro, come on, bro. Like the transit, bro. It's not even the same
Bro, I do
freeze.
something completely after
I'm not like
different.
it's a whole exactly. I'm like it's not the same freeze. A whole different freeze to a power move. Like they're like, bro, like nah, the rollback, nah, bite, get him
Nah,
out of here.
nah, I can't do that.
Like, get him out of here. Like,
Yeah.
but we came. Yeah, it makes so much sense though. We came in that era where like you couldn't even bite a transition. Like you know what
Oh
I'm
yeah.
saying? You had to be completely original. Like you know what I mean? So like that's why I think is dope to us. That's why I'd be so surprised sometimes when I see like musicians and people do certain things. I'm like, yo, like you could really take over a region if there was like 5 people who just thought like you. Like, you know what I mean? And just came together with the same focus. Not the same focus of pushing you, the same
Hmm.
focus of pushing each other, like while they're pushing themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you anyway, that's good.
Yeah, yeah,
That's all right.
exactly.
They got it. They got it. It's
There's a
fine.
reason. There's a reason. Odd Future and launched all of them. It could be just Tyler's the only one killing it now, but all of them had a dope big career because they all actually came together and used the resources.
Mm,
So again, hopefully, if any of your homies are out there that you're talking about see this respectfully, I'd say
respectful.
give it a shot the other way and see what happens.
Facts.
Share.
Um, another analogy I'm definitely off the topic now though, but
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen when it's not working. And I don't know if you know what's going on with Lil Boat.
I heard he been crashing out.
Yeah, and that's a clear example. Like I'll let you get some research. We could talk about someday, maybe not, maybe off mic. But like if you just that's kind of a clear example. Like when you just yeah, well, pretty much what we're talking about. Arguments in
Yeah.
creative spaces. That's all. But so yeah, let's move it along. I ain't gonna hold you. Australia, the place I never want to go.
Good, I might.
I guess.
He said, I guess, if you're trying to die.
Yeah. But yeah, Australia gives workers the right to ignore their bosses outside of work hours. I love this for Australia. I thought this was amazing. I had so many funny things to say about this when I saw this. But
Let's hear
they're
it.
oh really? Okay.
You got to get the funny shit before I go.
Oh,
Say,
okay, bad. Cool, cool. My first funny thing I want to say is thank God I never lived in Australia because I've been doing this by myself. Like, and I remember the last time I had an actual job and my boss had the nerve to call me on a Friday. I definitely sent him to voicemail with the swiftness. And then I came to work on Monday. He was had the nerve to sit there and say, "Hey, yo, you missed my call on Friday." I was like, I didn't miss shit about it. Like, like I sent it straight. I told him to his face, I didn't miss shit. I sent straight to voicemail. Yeah, I was gonna have you come in. I know. That's why. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't even understand. Like, I don't understand why they need to make this a law. Like, why are they allowed to call you in the first place when you're not on the clock? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure that out. Why does this have to be a law? It's like another key loophole law, like we just did. Like, that's like,
oh, no, no, no. This is not, because this ain't even just about getting a phone call. This is, emails, this is correspondence.
bruh, if I'm off that clock, bruh. But see, this is what
That's,
happens. This is what happens when you work for somebody else, though. These are the things that you have to go through. But anyway, those are my funny things I had to say. But let me know what's going on.
nah, man,
My
I
call.
I love this. If you don't get, what did the prime minister say? If you don't get paid for 24 hours in a day, then you don't need to be working or responsible for work 24 hours a day.
Bars.
And I was like, yo, that's it right there. Because
Look that shit up, boy.
Doug, there's some moments I'll be just chilling here and I look at my phone and yeah, there's some fires for work. It's like, yo,
They
guess
got
I
some
gotta.
extinguishers over there.
Nah,
They got some extinguishers.
I'm the extinguisher. So
Off the clock.
sometimes
So
say,
you
yo,
what? You
I
send
got
like an invoice or something? Like, how's that work?
don't work like that, especially when you salary.
Oh, Oh, they
Golden
got you.
handcuffs.
They
You know
got you
what
with a
I'm saying?
salary. Oh shit, they got him with a salary. Another golden handcuff.
You know what
Facts.
I'm saying? That's the
Salary.
silver handcuffs. It's not golden, but
Yeah.
the silver.
Yeah.
But it's my point. See, there's all these things where like
Kubo.
they can just have control or have a way to impart on your life. Because then at reviews, they're just gonna say, "Oh, you're not reaching where we're at," right? Like, "Oh no, but I'm working every day." Yeah, but we need
We need a
here
company standard. Our company standard
is here,
yeah.
and
And
if
you're
people can't be reached outside of hours, or
wow.
this is not going to be a good fit.
I like that phrase. The good fit. Oh yeah.
And then you start getting into that. Now you're getting laid off, and
Mm-hmm.
that's just because you can't take calls and you have respect for your own time and your own
Mm.
energy, right?
Right.
So I love this because yeah, man, working for a company that's not based in America, my hours are already kind of wacky. So
Mm-hmm.
you can only imagine I probably get random messages at random times. So yeah, man, I can't wait, and I hope this starts to become a global thing. But
Will this one in Australia, will this affect you at all?
no,
I want to say that you actually did smoke this though, like when it comes to the analogy for it for your company, because I made those jokes in the beginning, but I definitely did get fired from that job. like like definitely like for surely like for surely like
I just want to clear it up. It was a joke,
yeah,
but
but
it came at a cost.
yeah, for sure. Like we always talk about like you can do what you want to do, like you know what I mean, but it does come with consequences. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Those jokes weren't free.
Yeah, no, I pay for those. Like, no, hey, but real talk though, I had the nerve to get a job where they had every other Saturday, like you had to work, like, and I didn't want to work on Saturdays, like you know what I'm saying. So,
Right.
and they have a full staff. But the thing was, they were like, well, the new people have to work on the Saturdays, and I was like, well, I didn't sign up for that, and I actually told them in the when I started working there that I'm not available on Saturdays. So, like, you know what I mean. I have my child on the weekends. I mean, I have some stuff going on. Anyway, short story short, I'm strolling to work on Monday, thinking everything's fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whistling and everything. Like, I had a good restful weekend. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was
No
like, yeah, man.
stress.
Yeah, none. I didn't work the weekend. I was good. I watched
Right.
the game on Sunday. I'm man, what? Hey, can I talk to you for a second? I'm like, yeah, oh, yeah, what's up? As soon as I walk in the building, like, I'm like, oh yeah, what's up? How y'all doing? Yeah, we want to talk about your performance. My performance. I'm
Right. Like I just got here.
like, I know. I'm like, what performance exactly? I was like, ooh, well, yeah, definitely got fired. And I just want to say that if you are an individual out there who is a creative person and can actually make a living and sustain yourself and your lifestyle by doing whatever your creation is and not having to work for somebody and have conversations where a person probably in high school, like, you know what I'm saying, or somebody who just is a piece of POS, you know what I mean, like, and just talk to you all crazy, like, and you don't have to do that, just do that, like, you know what I mean, just do it, just, you know what I mean, because working for somebody else, like, you know what's crazy? I found out you can work for a company, right, where this person doesn't even like the company, but he's the boss. And he'll treat you like shit because he's mad about his position. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he's the boss. Like, but he got a boss. Like, you know what I mean? So like shit rolls that phrase, shit rolls downhill is real. Like, is real. That's real. When it comes to work, especially. But yeah, I just want to say, like, real talk. I love this content creation that we do because we can feed our families, talk about things, and just be creatives and not try to help somebody support. Well, I'm not supporting somebody else's dream. We're supporting our own dream. So that's why I say that. If you want to like support, I'm just in big favor of people supporting their own dreams. Because remember we had that whole conversation about like, yo, what would we do with all that money if everything came with automation? And I was like, yo, I'd want to go skydiving. I'd want to do this right here, and then I'd want to go hang out. You know what I mean? It's like you should do what you love.
Yeah.
There's more peace and love in that. There's more happiness in your heart. Like I don't feel like I'm at work when I'm talking to you right now. Like, you know what I mean? This is work. It's work. I mean, when the cameras come on, it's work, but it don't feel
Yeah.
like it. Like, you know what I mean? Like this right
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
it's like feels fun. Like I'm hanging out with my mans. Like, you know what I mean? It's cool.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty much it though. Did you want to jump inside this TV topics?
Yeah. 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 Let's give him a little something. A
Okay, give
little
him a little
something.
bar. Give him a little bar.
A little something light, and then we can really dive in.
Okay, I'm gonna come with you. I'm coming with you left field with this one.
Oh.
That '90s show, TV.
Oh.
I know left field,
That '90s show.
right? It's a play. You know that '70s show.
I remember it came out.
Oh,
Haven't
did you
seen one episode.
not one episode?
Not
Damn.
one.
Okay. Um. Well, okay. I mean, yeah, I got that. All right, cool.
No, no, no. But
I still want me
so
then.
no, no. Yeah, yeah. So I heard they made a '90s one.
Yeah, they made a '90s version,
Okay, okay, okay.
which is
But is it the same people or is it
see
not?
that's why I never watched it because I thought it was gonna be lame with the same people being all
It is the
old.
same people.
That's what I thought.
Oh.
So when I watched it, it turns out it is, but not.
Oh.
I know,
Mm.
right? They remixed it. Like it's crazy. So the grandparents, the parents, like I mean, they're always kicking people's ass and being the funny people. They're
Mm.
still there, but their kids had a kid, and their kid is coming back to hang out with the grandparents for a summer in the
Um.
same basement, and she's got new friends, but the new friends have the same personalities as the old cast. So
From the
it's
70s, but
yeah,
now it's the
exactly
90s.
right. And so like you get to see a 90s version of Fez, but it's like some Chinese dude who's like I think he might be part of the community. But like cuz Fez, oh, you never saw the show. Never mind. Never saw the show.
I'm like, yeah, that's dope.
No,
I
okay,
don't,
cuz
I don't need to know who Fez is, but that's
Fez is
cool.
okay, Fez is the dude fuck, what's his name? Remember that dude that had that TV show on MTV called Yo Mama? Bro, that fool's on CIS Miami now too. That's crazy. Who is this fool?
Oh, Wilmer.
Yeah.
Valderrama?
Yeah. That's Buddy. Yeah, so he was on the original show, but like he had this thing where it was like a running joke how they kind of what they do on Arrested Development and certain shows, like Modern Family with Phil, where they try to make it seem
Mm,
like he might be homosexual because he says funny stuff that is kind of misconstrued. But
interesting.
he was that character, like
Gotcha.
in the '70s show. So it's kind of funny
Mm,
now, like as in the '70s, like it was kind of not really being a part of the community wasn't so openly talked about and things like that. So now it's kind of funny seeing it like in a '90s version where it's an Asian dude and he's sassy as hell, like and it's just funny as hell, and he's sassy and mean, like what Fez would have been, like you know what I'm
if
saying?
he could be, yeah, yeah.
Exactly. So it's just like it's a cool little spin on like things like the original characters come back, like because their children are actually in the show, like you know what I mean? Because not
Mm,
their real children, but you know
yeah,
what I
yeah, yeah. But
mean?
like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of funny how it's not like I dare want to say that it might be better than the original. It's
Wow.
crazy because like I said they like, I felt like they had time to sit down and think with this project, like you know what I mean, like
Mm-hmm,
and
mm-hmm.
improve on all the inadequacies of the older characters and shit, like and like I said they peppered in the older characters in the right way, so it's like they're not just in every episode like hey what's up, like there's one
Yeah.
episode you'll see like one person from the like you know what I mean, and then like two episodes later you'll see like another one like come out of nowhere like from the old cast, like even Wilmer came on an episode, like you know what I mean, he came
Okay,
back,
dope, dope.
so it was
So
dope.
yeah, they're not just stuffing them in.
Yeah, they're not coming to America 2 in it.
That was so bad.
That was horrible. So, but yeah, they're doing it how Coming to America should have been. Like it was crazy. But yeah, like I recommend it. Crazy. I was so surprised. I randomly was walking by the TV. The boss was watching it. I was like, "Oh yeah, I saw a commercial. It looks stupid because," and I told her about how stupid I thought it was going to be. And while I'm telling her how stupid it was, like the show was just winning me over.
That's hella funny. That's
Well,
hella
yeah.
funny.
What you got for us though? Besides what I got, I got 90 show. What you
The,
got?
the Sympathizer. I finished
Mm.
that. That is something else, man. That show's a trip. Um, I would say if you're Vietnamese, you
Well,
should
that's
probably
when you
check it
told me
out.
about.
Yeah, I would say if you're Vietnamese, I would say check it out. It's just a very abstract and interesting um, take on the Vietnam time. But um, our man RDJ killed it. He did some crazy.
Mm.
He wow, that's a motherfucker, dog. But
Mm.
it's good. But he just
Are we getting that tropical thunder vibe?
you're getting like five or six of them.
Oh
He's a
wow.
CIA agent, and
Oh
when I mean
shit.
and when I mean he goes undercover, he goes undercover.
Mm.
Like like shaved head this time. This time with the little Jerry curl. Like he
Oh wow. Okay.
like Tropic Thunder, but then you get five or six flavors.
Mm. Okay.
It's like this dude is crazy, and you don't know if you should take him serious or not because he's an agent. So he's playing like I could kill you, but I'm not. But I could. You know what I mean? Like you were just like it's like
That's my man RDJ too. You know I rock
yeah, yeah,
RDJ heavy too.
yeah, yeah.
That's my man.
It's heavy like Vietnamese culture, but RDJ man, he brings that American shit to it where you're like, yo, son, we would send somebody over there like this. Um,
Yeah. Hey, do you remember that movie? You remember that TV show? Snowfall.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay? You remember the CIA agent they had, like that was that white dude or whatever? Like
Oh yeah, yeah. The main
that's
dude.
Yeah, that seemed believable as fuck too, didn't it? Like that's why I kind of want
Oh
to go
yeah,
see the
yeah, yeah,
Sympathizer now. That's why now you just sold me on it now. Now I want to see it
yeah.
because that was when I saw the CIA agent in Snowfall. I was like, yo, this made the show even more believable to me. Like you know what I'm saying? I was like, this seems
Like they nailed
exactly
that shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm like this fool can't even get his messages together. Like he got shit going on in his personal life. Like I'm like yeah, and RDJ doing that. Oh yeah, I'm on board for that.
Oh yeah,
That's my man.
yeah. He doing it
Okay.
crazy. He doing it crazy.
Uh,
Because again, it's
oh
artsy. It's not trying to be like too real. Like
yeah,
sometimes they're gonna just go off and then they
right.
come right back.
Mm,
You can be like, yo, we're gonna go Dumb and Dumber for like 10 minutes, and we're gonna come back to being like mad serious. It's a
I like
weird
that. I like
show.
that.
It's a weird show, but it's dope.
Well, we're gonna jump on that for
Yeah,
sure.
check it out. You gotta read the subtitles because they're Vietnamese though.
That's all
So
right.
it's one of
I'm,
those.
that's all right.
No background. You
They
gotta
got me with Shogun, so I got it. I'm with it.
still watching Daredevil. I'm almost done with
Mm.
season one. But yeah, that's just here and there, no rush type
I
shit.
love that show. I'm about to watch that again right before the new shit comes out too.
New shit comes out next year, man.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it on the TV side for me.
Okay. I think I'll say that for later when I actually watch the whole thing. So let's get into movies. You got 13 Assassins. What's going on with that?
I randomly came across this on Hulu.
Mm-hmm.
It is a Japanese Tarantino samurai
Mm.
movie,
Mm.
but it's not
Okay.
Tarantino.
Mm-hmm.
But it is Tarantino.
Mm.
Like no English at all. Um, yeah, so it's about 13 people who kill a lot of people, and they talk mad greasy. They want to tell the ladies how they gonna kill them and screw them and take their heads off and maybe have some sex with the head. You know, like they like you know what I mean. Like they this is one of those where it's like, oh
Okay.
no, no,
We
no,
we all we
we're
all the
not
way off the reservation.
we're not just gonna kill you. We're gonna
Mm.
make sure we're gonna have a good time while this
Mm.
happens. Like you know what I mean? It's just like, whoo.
Mm.
I don't know how I came across this, but I just randomly watched it. It was good, but it is savage. I ain't seen a savage
Damn.
martial arts movie like this in a long time, dude. I was like, why am I watching this? This is crazy. I'm in too deep. I gotta finish.
It's elementary. I've been there before, so I know what
Like
you're talking about.
I just gotta finish it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I've seen at least like 400 people die. I might as well just watch the rest.
Right.
Um, so yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna recommend it, but hey, if you're looking for some samurai, Shogun times 14 with splash of Tarantino.
Oh, I already wrote it down. Don't even worry about me. I already
Yeah,
wrote it down. Don't even worry about
that
me.
shit was wild. Man. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, they used to do this back in the day.
Maybe I don't put nothing past it.
Fair.
Why not?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a Japanese director. That's what I'm like. He might be pulling for some real.
Yeah. I mean, not everything was all Shogun and like, oh, I'm
Some,
gonna just kill myself for the cause. Like,
oh yeah, no.
nah, not everything
Even
was that.
even even the seppukus are like
Yeah.
like like
Savage.
like you see like it's convulsion like they're really it's not like they're like
I know, right? You know what's so crazy? I used to always wonder that shit too. I'm like, they make that shit look so noble and dignified.
no,
Like you
not
just
this,
like I'm like,
not in
oh,
this
that's
one.
it. I was like, and I started thinking about it, right? Because I'm not the smartest man in the world, but I know your heart not right here, right? So when you stab right there, right, how you just fall and die real quick? Like I'm trying to figure that out. But
Yeah, no,
then,
this
but
one
then
they
Shogun, it made sense though because like at least they had the dude over there take the head off right after, like right when you do it. But so that's cool. But like I was trying to figure out when I watched my older stuff, and he's like,
oh yeah,
like you said, he just fall
just
down a little
fall
bit. I'm like, yo, that's not how death works. It's not
off, especially from the stomach.
right. I'm like, exactly. I've seen people get shot and like be alive for like 3 days. Like just put some pressure on that shit. Like I've seen it.
Yeah, no,
Crazy.
even this guy seppuku, this director dude, he'd be like, like they got him show he can't do it, and he's got to like it's just like, oh god, dog. Like I'm not ready for this.
Damn. Yeah. That's in the wheelhouse. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those like
In the wheelhouse. Yeah.
save it for a real dark day, rainy day. Save it for Bullet Train. Finally watched it.
Got my man's in
Brad
there.
Pitt.
That's my man's in there. Yeah, got my man's
Yeah,
in there.
you got the Brad Pitt and Shogun, homeboy from Shogun's in there.
Yeah. I went to the luxury movie theater and saw that Bullet Train.
Oh, word.
Yeah. I saw that when it
Okay.
came out.
Okay.
We went to the theater. Yeah, luxury saw that on the wraparound screen. That shit was
Mm.
fire on the wraparound screen. That shit was fire.
It was a cool movie.
I liked it,
It was cool.
especially because
Once after
what?
5 minutes in, and I realized I can't take it too serious.
There you go.
When I got that, I was like, okay, and I actually I liked it. But at first, I was like, what the fuck's going on?
I like the fact that Brad Pitt wasn't even the main character like that. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody got equal shine. Like, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was dope. And that
That was dope.
I can't remember the brother that's in there. But I've noticed he's been getting a lot of shine, in a lot of movies too. Ever since Enter the Badlands. He was in Bullet Train too.
Oh, Andy,
the brother.
Koji,
I can't remember. Yeah, I
the
think my
black dude.
yeah.
He was in Enter the Badlands.
Yeah.
Into the Badlands.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You're talking about Brian Henry Tyree?
I don't know his name, but let me go.
Lemon?
Ahead. I can't remember the name.
You're talking about Lemon, right? Not Tangerine, Lemon. The dude that was the twin.
The Swim. Nah.
Twin.
It was Buddy. Where Buddy at? I got the cast right here.
Here it comes.
Babu. Oh, that's two people?
No, what?
His name Babu Cisse?
Who?
His name was Pilgrim.
Pilgrim.
Yeah, Into the Badlands. That's the same dude from what's it called? Bullet Train.
What's his name in Bullet Train? That's more.
All right, let me see Bullet Train cast.
Because you're talking about Into the Badlands, and that's like hello.
I must have just saw it right before the movie came out. Oh shit! These are two different people.
Yeah,
these motherfuckers look alike. Wow,
you're talking about
crazy.
You're talking about some.
I'm over here giving this nigga fake shine. I'm like, yo, man, shout out to this dude's career taking off.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know who he's talking about because it's Brian Tyree Henry. That's a dude from Eternals. He's in Marvel. I'm like, this dude.
Bro, I thought these two dudes were the same people. Go look up Pilgrim from Enter the Badlands. That's crazy.
Fam, I'm like,
they got me again. That's crazy. That's a Tom Hopper and Jensen Ackles type ish. That's crazy. I didn't even know they got Kimiko from Boys was in that Bullet Train too. That's dope.
Yeah, she was a chick in the
That's right.
Cart.
Yeah.
In the cart.
And they're whooping shit.
I have a coworker who used to go to school with her. They don't look alike, but it's all good.
That's crazy. I was like, yo, shout out my man. That boy getting some work. He got some steady business. He just did Enter the Badlands. He moving on to this. Two different people. Oh, my bad. Well,
yeah, I was like, wait,
good movie.
Brian Tyree Henry for real?
Movie. I got to start knowing people's names, man. I used to know everybody's names. Now it's just my man's from the what's it called? Now it's I turned into Uncle. Oh, I turned into Unc.
You did.
I just turned.
That's the dude I want to talk to. I want to talk to Brian Tyree Henry. Like you did a movie with Angelina Jolie, and then you did a movie with Brad Pitt.
Oh yeah.
Give me the tea.
Right.
I know they had. Right. Come on, dog. Come on. Right? You done one with both of them after the split. Come on. You are man's dog. Come on, Brian. Let's hear it.
Put us on.
I just want to talk to him about that. So
come up to the show. Sit right here with us. Come to the show.
Come on. She said Brad smoked a lot. Is that true? Did he smoke with you? Like that? I'm just trying to get these answers, Brian. I just want these answers, Brian. Bradgelina was my thing, man.
Was it?
Yeah, because Mr. and Mrs. Smith, first movie I watched with my wife, date. I always got that. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. That movie will always be cemented in certain people's lives. I ain't gonna lie. We could talk off mic about how that movie cemented for me. But yeah, that's that movie. That's that movie. But yeah,
The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
You know what? I'm so mad about that. Oh wait, you didn't see it? Oh, that's right.
I seen it.
Oh, okay.
You wrote it.
Yeah, I wrote it because I went to cut it on, and then I got tired, and I was like, you know what? And then the boss was like, you know what? The new episode of that '90s. I was like, oh, okay. Well, you know what? I am tired, so but I didn't get a chance to see The Man from U.N.C.L.E. yet. So
okay.
Table that one, put a pin in that one.
I recommend it though.
No, it looked fire.
It's dope. Mission Impossible vibe.
Yeah, I know. I saw the trailer. It looked fire.
It's dope. I saw it in the Philippines when I was on my honeymoon.
Oh, word?
Yeah. That
You just
movie
be
was
coming out to cut with some random information. So you went to the Philippines on your my bag. You went to the Philippines on the honeymoon?
hell yeah, a whole month, cuz.
A whole month?
A whole month out there telling people I was Steph Curry's trainer. Come on, dog. You know how many free drinks I got? Let's go. Let's go.
That nigga said something so believable. That's why it's hella funny. That nigga said something believable as fuck. He didn't see. That's where people be fucking up at when they start trying to reach for the
When you lie,
stars.
you just go too much. Yeah, no, you got to keep it believable.
You can't.
I'm not on the Warriors. No,
Yeah.
no, no, no.
No, you can't do the Kid
I'm
Icarus.
not on G-League. No, 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 no. I'm a trainer.
Yeah. I'm Steph Curry's trainer. They're like, that's so plausible. They're like, yeah, why not? Like,
right? You don't need to know who he is.
That's why I laugh though, because for anybody who knows my man's in real life, bro, tell me that's not so plausible. Like if you would just see him walking out, especially how he dresses too. Like if you would just see him, like especially around some Filipinos, like they're like 2 feet taller than everybody else.
You know the vibes.
That man said, Steph. I bet you said that shit so smooth with a straight face too.
Oh yeah. Honeymoon mode. Just coming off getting married, fam. I was hyped and relaxed.
That nigga said. I bet they was like, oh, he said, Steph Curry's trainer. They were like, oh, bet. I was like, okay, cool.
Oh, what's Steph Curry's trainer drinking? Oh, what is that? Oh, whiskey? Can I hear like, yeah. Load him up.
That's crazy. Were they asking you like stuff about Steph Curry?
Couple times.
Like I'd be like, oh,
not just
I gotta go. That's Steph.
Yeah. No, I'd just be like, I would just be like, I stretch him out and stuff. Like, what you want to know? Like, ain't much to say, man. I'm just stretching. Like, I hold his legs.
He got headphones on. Like, I mean,
I mean, I ain't his barber, doc. Like,
yeah, I don't get paid to talk to
him. like, I'm stretching. I'm wearing some compromising positions. We don't talk much. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then she's like, okay, sir. Okay, sir. Yeah, that's right. Keep him coming. That's on Tyrone? Yeah, give it. That's on Tyrone's tab? Yeah. Hook me up.
This is so crazy. I never even thought about that. That motherfucker said, like I said, you have to know this man in real life to understand why that is so funny on so many levels. Like,
well, everyone kept asking if I played basketball or if I was on this Turkey soccer team. And then by like the third day, my wife was like, you should just lean into it. And I was like, fuck you.
My wife did the same shit. No, it's so crazy because when we go places, like I don't know why. It's just every time we go somewhere though, there's always at least one person who always goes, "Are you famous from somewhere?" I'm like, no. They go,
and they're still looking at you, trying to like, yeah.
They're like,
famous people say that.
All right. I know, right? I get that one too. I was like, then yeah. I was like, I don't know what you want me to say. I'm fucked now.
You've tricked me into saying yes.
I was like, I don't know what you want me to do. Hey, seriously, I'm like, it's funny though because my wife was always like, "Yo, you should just tell people." I'm like, no,
I don't want to just keep lying to people.
Like, my whole thing is like, we go out and like, I'm trying to tell you, we're supposed to savor this time right now when we can go out and not be recognized. You're supposed to savor this. You don't want to, you're not trying to go there with a fucking billboard. Like as soon as you walk like that, people don't like that. like you don't want to walk. Bro, can you imagine going to like get in and out right now, bro? Like, and you just like mobbed by fans. Like, soon I watched, just mobbed by fans. I'm not gonna say what I watched, but I mean that'd be annoying. Like, bro, like,
dude, I used to get annoyed at just seeing b-boys around them.
B-boys what?
Just seeing b-boys around.
Why?
It's just, fam, can I go get some bread? Like, leave me alone. Like.
Oh, that they was following you?
Or they're just, like back in the day, dog. Like,
oh yeah.
Like with my ex, she'd be like, "Who's that?" And I'm like, "I don't know. You don't know who he is? I think you're lying." Like, okay.
Oh, she don't know you then.
Yeah, but it's just like I don't know who half these people are. Like, they think they know me.
You. Yeah, they know you.
I'm tall.
Yeah,
but I don't know them. Yeah, so that's what I mean. It's just like it's.
Yeah, I don't like this shit. I'm trying to tell her. I'm trying to tell you. Look, trust me.
The ones that don't know are the ones that are like.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, like, savor this because it's gonna happen. Unfortunately, like we do this for a living. Trust me, it's gonna come a time when we can't go to that same place with the same anonymity. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to tell you, enjoy it as while you can. Like,
Enjoy this shit.
because I'm enjoying it right now. Like, I'm over here wearing bummy clothes. I'm walking around in Crocs. I'm just walking around like, yes, sir. Like, you know what? Now I understand why famous people dress the way they do.
Right?
Now it makes perfect sense. Fuck
There's a
it.
reason.
Like, fuck it.
Fuck it.
These motherfuckers are trying to hide. These motherfuckers trying to hide. Like, if I put this old Indiana Jones hat on and cuff it low, like,
I wear Crocs like everybody else.
we're probably sitting at home like, what are the brokies wearing? Like, what is that? Essential sweater? All right, cool. Let me just try to wear a big version of that. Put the hood over my face. What else is that? So I don't know. What that? Some jean shorts. All right, fine. Some pajama pants. What are they wearing? Pajama pants. All right, cool. I'll wear that.
Those Ray-Bans? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
I'll leave the Dolces at home. I'll get
Right?
some Ray-Bans.
Exactly. Like, I'm trying to blend in with. That's what they're doing. It's their cosplaying as us.
It's crazy, dude.
That's funny. Oh man, Block Giants podcast, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Episode 44, man. I am going to be getting on more TV topics. Sorry for y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. I also almost got this 100%, man. Like, it's gonna be lit. Once this is 100%, we're gonna be firing on all cylinders, all pistons. And Richard, do you have any words of wisdom you want to impart with our people before we get up out of here?
Thank y'all for tuning in. Like, subscribe. Appreciate y'all. Everybody giving me feedback. Appreciate y'all. Keep it coming. Those y'all leaving a comment, keep doing that. I see y'all. We like that. If we reply or not, we still like that. Don't worry about it. But yeah, that's it for me.
All right, I just gotta say what I always say, man. Like, subscribe, share to be aware. Put us in that algorithm because we need to be there. And make sure you stay pushing, stay positive, stay passionate, stay progressing, and stay on your pivot and stay on your path until we cross it again. And until next time, we out of here. Boo.